Oh, in the Renaissance Festival?
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
It's $150.
Chainmail's too expensive.
Ooh.
No, they didn't have any chainmail sellers, so they did have like 7 different leather workers.
For anyone using Sirenscape, you need to log into Sirenscape, the website, and go to your control panel and accept an invite that's sitting at the top of your page.
Again.
That's
So
what I'm
I-
doing right now.
I don't know why my computer's thing for Discord, but that's cool. Cool.
So, Mark, you were complaining about your brother and you being called like that. So, you know, my name is Marcela, and my sister's name is Marcela.
That's awful.
Yes, I know.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
So,
Her and I are identical twins, so like everyone would call me Adam. Guys.
it was like a constant, like, you know, but Marcela, we were like, Marcelo Maricela. Or they just call it like a different name. I was like,
Yeah, so at the top you've got username, logout, it's beta. Click that and it'll have a drop down box that says control.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, you're right. Let me just start that.
You need to read on this episode. And if you restart it, it's not hearing anything. But now I am knowing. No, I can't hear it.
Maybe not the best one. Let's go something quick, something
okay,
easy.
I can hear now.
Yeah, it's just very soft, that one, so I'm gonna see if I can find a better one to.
Nice little jaunty too.
Here we go.
Interesting vibe for hell, I will say.
Is there anyone else who wants to quickly duck in and try and set this up?
I'm in right now, but I don't hear anything.
On Sirenscape?
Turn it on because it's like, you know, higher is very quiet.
It's actually loud as this particular one gets.
It's jazz.
And that's not my fault. Somebody.
I think Felix is frozen. Or no,
Felix just sits very still.
very still. Like, what the. I bet you were one of those kids that they were like the bottle chunk for you, Felix.
Not really.
Really?
Nope.
Do you have
Yeah.
siblings?
No, so for those people who want to use Sirenscape, you need to log in onto the website. Go to where it says Sirenscape Online beta. Click that, and there's a drop down box that says control with one of the options being control panel. Once you're on the control panel at the top of your screen, there should be accept invite. So on the website, log in. Once you've logged in, the very top of the page, you should have hi, your username, logout, campaigns, art, Sirenscape Online in brackets beta, and then something else. Click the one that says Sirenscape Online in brackets beta. You'll have a drop down box. Click control panel.
I'm sorry, I was verifying my
You had to rotate a bear or something.
Every time it does it, it makes me reset my password too, which is strange. Like, I just type in the same one every time it works.
Your profile is updated. Is there so in the top right is the
Sirenscape Online in brackets beta.
yeah, okay.
And then there'll be drop down box that says control panel.
Got it.
At the very top of the page, once that's done, just underneath the banner should be an accept invite.
All right,
There
guys.
you go.
What's up? Sounds good. Sorry, we're running a little late. I have to take care of a couple things. But yeah, we're here. Rex, the producer, thank you for the follow. What's up? Thank you for joining the community. We're here playing some D&D tonight. It's Saturday. We're about 19 episodes in, 19 sessions in, so that's pretty cool, I think. We're hanging out. I'm the Menzie fam. Oh, yes. What is up? From the Menzie fam. Appreciate you stopping by. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're just kind of in our chat or Discord right now, hanging out, talking about a couple other things before we get into the game. So if you, yeah, we freaking love it. But yeah, we're here, chilling. Like I said, our party is just kind of talking about some stuff before we get into. So you're a wizard or sorcerer. I'm just dipping into spellcasting myself. I'm a half caster in this campaign as a ranger. So yeah,
Let me discuss that with my therapist.
I freaking love D&D.
Yes.
We've been with this party for 3 years, 3 years ish. But yeah, I freaking love it. So yeah, if you stick around a little bit, we'll be getting into the party. I also throw most of these videos up on YouTube if you want to check that out, kind of catch up to what we've been up to.
That sort of problem.
Yeah, we'll see. I know I'm trying to run myself. I kind of got a campaign that I run, and I'm up for adding new people here and there. So we'll go with that. But yeah, we're gonna hop into this. Let me get that thing turned on. Because why not? Oh, there it is. There we go. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out. So I'm kind of like a little.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
My mind's.
To teach people math.
My mind's kind of going crazy with a little bit with lots of stuff going on. I had to work today. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, stick around. Here in a little bit, we'll jump over. But I need to grab a couple things, get things finished setting up. But yeah, give me 1 second. We'll be right back.
A lot of people share that sentiment with like, yeah, I watched the first 3 seasons and it just started going down.
I would say that this one, I'm in, I think, episode 4 or 5. I think this one, I will put it a little bit better than the first season, to be honest. Actually, pretty good. For which I'm surprised.
I've been rewatching My Hero, and also because I got bored. And also week to week when it comes out, I've been watching Spy X Family because it's just a funny slice of life show.
I like the middle. That's actually a pretty good show. And I actually been.
Oh yeah, we're back. I wanted to put on a sweatshirt. Make sure I have a couple other things figured out.
And I have to say, I started watching.
But yeah.
Lucky isn't there? The actor that plays Lucky.
Should I just call you Rex?
Why am I blocking out his name?
By the way.
His name.
Let me go.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm just excited. I'm excited, guys. So we're gonna hop into our Discord.
People want to make note of before we start. I understand that Felix won't be here next week, but is there any other
cool.
anything else people want to?
Yeah, we're gonna jump into our Discord here, and yeah.
On Thursday, although I do plan to be here, I am 95% sure that I'll be here, but I'll be in Pittsburgh. But if something happens that I cannot, I will let you guys know, and it will be kind of like a last minute thing. But I am planning to be here.
Okay.
Planning on being here.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay. we've all set up or reset up Sirenscape to where it needs to be for those people that want to use it or try and set it up. The whole 3 weeks on, 1 week off doesn't seem to be working with our group. It just doesn't seem to work. So we'll just keep going, and if people want to have a day off or something similar, just let me know, and we'll plan around it.
Sorry about that. That's like, I thought about it, but I'm like, well, it's like, well, the one time I did, it's like, well, not it wants to be here. It's like, I kind of want to just, if I start, I just want to start going. So it's like,
yeah, no, it's...
I mean, like, it makes it. It was like a 2-month trial thing to see if it worked, to try to like avoid burnout. Like, that's why we tried it, and it was worth the try.
Yeah, it's always worth something to try something out, even if it works or doesn't work. So we'll just go back to what we were doing before, and as things come up, just let us know.
We promise not to drive you crazy.
I'm more worried about him driving us crazy.
Let's say you got his green screen up. You might be too late now.
Where we left off, Mark, I don't think you were here the last session, but where we left off, we found a key to a chest. I decided to toss it to Agma, and he took off running and got us.
I mean, whose fault is that, really? Come on, guys.
That's right.
If you really want to do a full recap of last session,
I can.
Half of it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, come on, Golden Boy.
You got XP for the session that I played your character, where we did the Black Antlers Tavern, but you didn't get it for the Dragonite Doghouse because you like fully weren't here. It's just that your internet like shut off for the other session.
Yeah.
You did get XP for that one. So last session.
Remember what I put on my character sheet or not?
Last session we decided instead of crossing Torm's Blade, we were going all the way up to Torm's Reach just to like kind of clear it out. I didn't see quite what was there for that because I was like. I had like my internet shut down by the time I came back. We had already gotten through that point.
Mm-hmm.
We made our way down to the Dragonite Doghouse. 2 creepy, blood-ridden girls greeted us. We walked in, saw the corpse of a Hellrider with entrails strewn across the floor, and immediately Alden launched blasts at them, and they bared their fangs and were vampire spawn. 2 more like ran down the stairs. We dealt with them. Found a woman still alive, no bite marks or anything, tied up in a room. We gave her a dagger, told her to stay safe. We found a cat. I'm still determined on taming that cat. And then Agma, I tossed the key that was around the cat's neck to Agma, and he took off running. And that's really what happened.
Yeah, and that's where we ended, wasn't it?
Up a flight of stairs and multiple doors kicked through down. I am very far away from the party.
Agma is in combat, and Nuzalug and Alden are like halfway up the stairs is where we left off. Because he started running, and we both like fumbled, and we're like, oh my god.
Yep.
But hey, good news. He's the furthest thing from subtle, so you all know this is happening.
Oh my gosh.
Question, what was the experience points you guys last week? Did you got any?
We didn't, because we ended like on combat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So, is there anyone... I'm going to pull this over. Is there anyone... I know there should be at least 1 or 2, potentially. Is there anyone who does not have a character on the screen?
Let me check.
I think that Mark's isn't, because he wasn't here last week.
You know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
There you go.
Woo!
Xenophon's.
But yeah, last session we like crazy. It was crazy. So we'll see what happens. How we get into this. How we get this combat taken care of. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And no, it's not up.
I'm excited to figure out, but I'm a little. This is the most scheduled thing. I stream a couple other things. Currently, my other game is Skyrim, so I do a lot of RPGs, sometimes first-person shooters. But yeah,
you open up.
This has been my steady stream.
The first one you throw open, you see a small. You see.
Yeah, like I said, I do throw videos up on YouTube. If you want to catch up, I'm a little bit behind on this campaign.
From someone probably moving downstairs. You run to the second room, a small children's room with a double bed set up in the far corner, relatively untouched. You disregard this room and you head to the third room on the far right-hand side. Throwing open the room, and you step in. As you take stock of this room, you see first of all, you see various windows around this room. You see a 20. It says a 210-foot long iron chest standing next to a desk. You see on this desk charts showing routes of shipping and schedules scattered along with along with a few books and other assorted documents lying there. And in front of it, slowly turning toward you, you see a very decrepit looking humanoid, flesh sloughing off from its form, robes torn. In its hand, a very wicked looking staff. And as it turns toward you, two soulless eyes look at you.
And yes, if you need to know, this is
People
a
can
dice
roll for
bag.
initiative.
Oh.
Now, I did forget that I do also have my Force Ballista out. I didn't notice until we were actually like dragged over to the sheet. So I do
I
also have...
got him, the rat. Just
Damn, I
not
rolled low.
yours, but I got him.
Oh,
Death-
I hate when I roll high.
Fiend patron, excuse?
I rolled
I'm assuming
low.
That goes under, I'm assuming that goes under undead. I'm gonna start mapping out this.
Aw.
Deathblock Mastermind.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ogma went on the top, right? On the...
So, first off, Agnes. You do have two people in front of you. They're just up on the second floor map. As they go up the stairs. So, for everyone currently on the first floor here, there is a set of stairs here that go up. Currently, going up the stairs in order, you have Alden, and then Agni. Agni.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be encounter
You
like
are-
right in front of it, the enemy.
Third in line heading up these stairs.
Okay, so
Unless
I'm
you
gonna...
move, like I said, unless you move up there currently, just let me know, and I'll take you to the next page.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be going up, so that means that I'm 10 foot on top of the stairs. So now you can take me up.
So it's 15 feet here.
Okay. And 15.
Starting with combat. An interesting combat.
20. Yeah, I cannot move too much, so I'm gonna be going into this room so I don't block people. Yeah, and no, you know what? I'm gonna dash. So that's 15, 20, 25, 30, and 30 more to this corner. And that's it.
Your
Honestly,
sister
I'm
dashed
happy we put off this fight until
dashed
now.
past you.
Yeah.
Now that we've got some levels under our belt, I'm kind of happy we put off this fight until now.
Alden.
All right. Alden is gonna, and his little troop of machines is gonna run up the stairs. I'm gonna let you drag me over.
You're already up the stairs.
Yeah, you're already up. You're here.
Yeah, we're at the top. You and me are at the top of the stairs.
Oh, we were dragged over to the other map already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we started on the other map.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I cannot see anything. So I'm going to action dash. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. 4.
Glad you could join the party.
Bonus action huck a force ballista from my cannon at it. 18.
And 18.
it's a fiend patron. Like, I actually have to ask these kinds of questions. Does an 18 actually hit?
It does.
Oh shoot! Ah, what a mistake.
Okay. For 8 force damage, and it is pushed back 5 feet.
Okay. As that occurs,
I'm also going to...
it's going to hellish rebuke your cannon.
15
cannon
plus
needs
9, so that's 24.
4.
My cannon is still up.
Barely.
Thistle is flying, holding the cannon right here. Because I'm commanding it just
Is
like...
it a bonus action to fire your force ballista, actually?
It is. Thistle is
Okay.
just holding my cannon. Like, I can't command both in the same turn. Thistle is holding the cannon, and the cannon is firing.
Okay.
Like, that's just what Thistle is. He's sitting there. And if the cannon wants to move, I have to move Thistle. I just didn't want to have, like, 3 tokens stacked on top of each other.
Yep.
And yeah, I had to use my action to dash, so that is my turn. I still have Detect Magic up, because I'm always focusing on it. Do I detect any magic in this room?
Yes, you do. You detect magic coming from the large chest behind the patron, behind the warlock.
I mean, it's 210 feet long in a 5-foot space. Of course it's magic.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay,
Agni.
that's my turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna book it down the stair, or book it the rest of the way up. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and action dash. 35, 40, 45, 50, and Hunter's Mark. Bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the rest of my 10, like I got still 10 feet of movement. Now I can see him, and I'm booking it out. I like popped into the room. Oh shit. Book it.
Yeah, no, you
I was not expecting this.
I'm not fucking with it. You won't talk to Mark and you're like, I'm not fucking with this thing.
Okay. Deathlock's turn. It is going to step
Wait,
this way.
Deathlock? Oh god.
It is a Deathlock Mastermind specifically.
And it
Does
will...
that mean he has
That
rogue
just-
levels as well?
That just doesn't sound good.
It's a fiend. It says in parentheses fiend patron. This is a strong ass undead.
Hmm.
Or I'm assuming undead because he looks like a skeletal dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually going to step back just a little bit more. And what it's going to do, it's going to hook a fireball at Ogma.
Oh,
Yeah. That's about right.
fireball.
Fireball. I need everyone in up in that small corner to roll a dexterity saving throw. Take 25 points of damage.
Whoa.
I'm
Even
going to
if
say that
it's
a force
I'm moving
blister will
it.
be the
I'm
force
Including
blister
me?
will be destroyed outright.
Yeah, I was just moving out of the way. Thistle has evasion, so Thistle might just still survive.
Yep.
Is-
Dex save.
Is that including me?
You indeed, yes.
So Thistle
As
and the
it
Force
curls
Blister are dead.
around, it's in the open doorway, but even if you are just behind the doorway, behind the wall, the fire does curl around spaces.
Okay, so
So
I will-
actually-
Specifically states the fire spreads around corners.
After
So me
taking damage
too.
from him.
Right,
So-
Andrew?
Say again?
After-
Me too. I'm kind of like a little far away.
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
20-foot radius.
yeah. So you'll get hit too.
Taking damage. I'm gonna use my reaction to.
nice.
Hey.
I'm gonna use my reaction to Gift of the Gem Dragonborn. Because it's just when I take damage from a target, not melee. If I can find the button.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna Stone's Endurance
and
this
then
as
it's-
well.
never mind.
Within 10 feet.
That's the part I keep on forgetting because I know it's not melee damage, but never mind. I'm
Yeah.
not using my reaction.
They can
just
hit
take
you
it
with
all.
range.
Yep. Thistle and
You
Force
can't
Ballista
spawn.
are dead.
Which
So-
are our, is it fireball is fire damage, right? Are we resistant to fire or radiant?
We're resistant to Radiant and Necrotic. Xenophin is the only one who's resistant to fire because of the shield.
Okay.
Familiar. Puts out of existence of this as well.
All right,
This is
so
just
half of
area
20.
damage, whether or not you're saved or not with them, it
Yeah.
will die.
Yeah.
So, out of those 4 people, Alden, you have a 10. Ogma is a 10.
I already marked the
Agni
damage off on my
and
sheet as soon as
Agni.
I failed.
Agni and Agnes, you both take
12.
12 points of fire damage.
I'm gonna Stone's Endurance this.
Okay.
Can I
one
get
second.
two?
You both take the full
An AoE, not
25
an AC
points
spell.
of damage.
Okay.
D12, 8, con mod. I only take 1.
Okay.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
I'll take that.
Okay. And then I didn't think I would actually have this specific instance on the first round. I was expecting something else.
On the upside, its spell save DC is
Okay.
like insanely high. We just rolled low.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this guy did roll a lot
that's-
higher, then that was going to be a different scene of events. But it's okay. On that note, that is its turn. So, next up, Ogma. As you take a fireball to the face, your companions bursting through you to share in the damage.
Yeah, I'm suddenly a little less in to get into melee with this guy, but never claim Ogma's a smart man. I'm also gonna just throw a bag of tricks behind him. Hope there's something stronger than me in it.
Oh, what is that?
That's the wolf,
That's
right?
that's my boss monster. This is Big Elk, but he doesn't fit in this room. He's too big.
He's just cramped.
I mean, this is
as
a
it comes out, everything gets shifted that way.
Oh, that's funny.
this is a huge beast. He is way too big for this room, but
Big boy.
he's also definitely way stronger than I am.
Oh, you weren't kidding when you said big elk. I thought it was gonna be like a 2x2. No, this is a huge creature.
No,
Yeah.
this
This
is
is
like great Irish elk kind
As
of thing.
you throw it, and whatever the form itself gets cramped into the back corner behind the deathlock.
Bonus action, say I'm sorry, please murder.
Okay.
Please murder who?
It's across from an enemy. With
Okay.
It's fairly obvious.
Oh, you're
maybe.
you're telling the
Point.
elk to murder.
It's going to, because it's right there, it can't use, well, it doesn't make sense for it to run, but it will attempt to hit the 2s. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Hey yo. Oh, I missed one from earlier.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
I
Get
don't
it.
like this. You're causing me to cause the good damage to me.
Yeah, I really like that you
42
roll.
damage?
That does a lot.
That was 42.
This is my strongest thing, but oh boy, this is not the
Okay.
place for him. I'm so sorry.
No.
Hey, it could have been one of the Badgers for like the 50th time.
You do roll.
Yeah, a
well with
rat
magics
was what I
consistently.
expected.
Oh,
Xenophon. You hear a loud fiery explosion above, and then you hear a loud thud as something moves or has appeared.
Xenophon is gonna like just charge in.
Okay.
Just,
I'm gonna say
Upstairs.
it's this way. So I'm gonna put by
Just
moving
over-
onto the stairs. I'm just gonna move you there.
Okay. I'm gonna move here.
You'll. So that's. Hang on. Give me a second.
Oh,
That's
sure.
fine. I'm just gonna go there. That's 10 feet. So you've got 15, 20, 25, 30. You still need to head up the stairs.
That's my turn.
So that's 30 feet there.
That's my turn.
You don't want to dash?
I mean, for what? Like, there's people in the way. I can't get by them. I don't know.
Well, to get to the room potentially to start combat next round.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Why does my token say I have 12 HP?
No,
We all got a full rest. I think I just didn't reset after the last session.
Okay.
Did we have a
sure,
full
yeah.
rest after last session?
We went
Yeah,
to
Between
the,
now-
We got we
Oh, yeah.
cleared out the tavern, did a full rest, and then went to the doghouse.
And then he wasn't with us at the beginning.
Yeah, he wasn't with us.
Yeah,
for
That's
the
right.
they
doghouse.
weren't
So
getting
he's
vampired.
yeah,
so-
he should be at full for everything.
Xenophon's got all
That's
the
right.
stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
That's better.
Oh, wait a second.
That's
I
right.
have to take my inspiration for freaking recapping. I would have used that on the save if I remember I had it.
Anything else?
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. News or lose. Similar situation.
This is very fun,
Okay, I want to
very interesting, guys.
perceive what sound down this hallway is this sound taking place under?
Also, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful
Upstairs.
Saturday.
I know.
Hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend.
Left or right in my hallway?
It's this way.
Okay, let me explain. If I'm standing under the room, which room would it be in?
Directly above you.
So the fight's directly above me.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You're gonna like burst through the floor.
Yeah, I love Newzalug's creativity. I can't wait to see what this is.
Like, the few and far between times it
Right?
happens, it is actually interesting combat. from like.
Holy
it's
shit,
just
guys,
like,
I just
oh,
realized-
not what I was expecting.
I've been
Okay.
an affiliate for like
I
a
guess I
year.
want to at least perceive where this.
Holy shit!
skyline
I think I'm gonna
of
do
area
something on Monday then to
massive
celebrate this.
Roll me
Uh,
a perception check. Roll me a
I think we're gonna do something fun. For that.
I mean, the weight of a mid-sized sedan
About a
just
year.
fell down onto this wood floor. I feel
Let's
like
go.
it
I
would
want to
be
figure out where
pretty
that creature.
apparent.
I'm trying to figure out the creature we
this
hit.
is to sort of gauge whether or not he understands what different thuds are and where
Nope.
potentially they might be. Yeah, it's honestly hard to say. You know that they're above you. You know that there is a room directly above you, and something is going on. But unfortunately, the cacophony of sounds that have just happened in this last 6 to 8 seconds has been very overwhelming.
I will have to take a wild guess then. So they went up there, took a dash. It's in a corner. Oh, I guess it's a guess. Oh, by the way, what type of action did that cause me to roll perception? I'm sorry.
I'll just give it to you.
Okay. Okay, I'll take a
Because
step
he's
back.
eyes.
Okay.
You have ears constantly, it's just listening.
I'll take a step back. I have to free drop, bonus, pull up my hammer out.
It's the first round of combat, so it's free.
Free.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Free.
I'll just use my action to.
that's
I should
actually
actually.
one of my homebrew rules, so you get
Okay.
that one.
I should actually ask
good
how
idea.
tall was the ceilings. I'm sorry.
How high is the ceiling?
Yep.
How tall are you?
Yeah, pick up
3 feet.
I think he's shorter than me.
This isn't Prax.
Okay, that's right.
6'7".
Oh wow.
Shorter than me.
2 feet above you.
What?
It's another 2
Yeah,
feet.
okay, shorter than the Goliath. We get it. We're all
I did
on
roll
that
for
list.
those. I did roll for that height. I will use my hammer to try to strike at. I'm guessing the wooden ceiling above me.
Roll a hit.
The idea is to hopefully catch this guy under the feet, but we'll see what happens.
Like the
Smart.
floor on the floor.
If you
Smart
could,
plan.
I'll run with my mace and just dunk him through the floor. Like if he gets like stuck.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
My strength is too weak. Like,
That's right. Alden and Ogma, you both start to hear something thudding underneath the floorboards. Do you roll again?
I guess I will.
You have extra attack.
Let's do it.
Beautiful. It's
You have extra attack,
over.
and it is a target.
Okay. Roll me 2 sets of damage.
But it says I'm not sure if they count. 6 and 5.
Okay. Alden and Ogma, you both hear this thud, thud from underneath the floorboards. You have no idea what this is.
We don't even like nothing's cracking up here yet, right? It's just loud thuds so far.
It's just loud thuds currently. Felix, you can start to see a couple of spider cracks.
Spider cracks. Okay.
Spider cracks
It's
are
doing
good.
something, but it is a very sturdy floor.
Hmm. It's like, eh.
You know, I'm
How's
not
this stock these days?
opposed to this idea of him just collapsing the floor.
She will walk past Seraphim, see Alden in there, and she will cast haste on Alden. Yeah, and
There's gonna be more options as to what I wanted to do.
hey, I'm a wizard with one left blade stone left, so I don't want to risk it too much.
Let
But
me
yeah.
AC 2. I don't even have like a haste button on my sheet actually for to like adjust AC, so let me do that.
Yeah,
There
so
we
it's
go.
2 AC, advantage on dexterity, just in case he wants to do another fireball. And you have one additional action.
I already know what I'm using that action for.
Yep. So, and that's it. It's gonna look at here, and it's just gonna give like the thumbs up, and it's just gonna walk one more over here, and that is it.
So, but Alden, just before your turn, you
Don't
watch
tell me this thing
as,
has legendary actions.
as you watch as it reaches behind and touches the elk, and you watch as a dark surge of energy bursts from its hands and attempts to take purchase within the elk. This is
How
going to be-
dare?
What he's doing?
I mean,
He's
to be fair, the
controlling
elk
it?
just did a bunch.
going
wow.
at the elk as it casts blight.
Joe Rogan would like to be on this conversation. Did you say elk meat?
What is blight?
So this
Oh.
can't kill the elk, but oh boy, can it get close.
Blights are a
It
lot
takes
of necrotic
40
damage.
points of
Oh.
necrotic damage. The elk is very close to death.
Cool.
No.
Cool.
8d8.
Oh, I forgot to make a con save, by the way.
4th level.
Okay, that makes me rethink what I wanted to do my bonus action for. Bonus action, I'm gonna hex him.
Okay.
Let me just check the boxes so I have everything out. Action, I am going to Radiant Soul, or one of 2 actions, I'm going to Radiant Soul.
Okay.
I am going to fly
I remember to
about
make
as
my,
close to the ceiling
my thing.
as I can, and I am going to
My concentration.
have any good. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at him at 2nd level. 23.
That will hit.
Nice.
Cast at level 2 with Arcane Firearm, Hex, and Radiant Soul
Oh, wow.
for
Oh, fuck.
14, 23, 26 damage.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
That's
amazing.
2 actions, bonus action, and I'll use my movement to kind of just move into the corner a little bit. And like as I'm flying by, you just Agnes, you just see a thumb like trailing by the door.
There we go, brother.
And that is my turn.
Nice.
Agni.
All right. I don't think I really need to do. Damn you. I don't think I need to do this, but I'm gonna roll my con save. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, it drops.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did forget to roll a con save on detect magic. Oopsie daisies. 18. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good.
Because it's what, 10 or
It's half damage or 10, whichever is higher.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Get rid of that. So my hunter's mark drops. But I'm gonna.
Actually, detect magic drops anyways because I cast hex. So.
I'm gonna pop in. I'm gonna recast hunter's mark.
Oh yeah.
I need to reopen my sheet. There we go. So I'm recasting hunter's mark. And then I'm going to shoot him twice.
Okay.
Take off that. Where is it?
Actually, have to put things on me. I've got so much stuff on
Not at advantage. 23, that's it. 4, 8, 14, and then another shot. I'm assuming that. All right, so yeah. And then I'm going to duck back into the corner.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Now you take the bean boozled while you're muted.
Okay. Okay. So,
All right, guys, I gotta go grab a Bean Boozled because I got freaking Bean Boozled.
it reaches out, and you watch as a. Where is it? I'm looking for a very specific spell.
Cure wounds?
There we go. Everything within a 10
Right behind me.
So that's the elk, which is going to die after this. And Ogma. You watch as dark tendrils.
Let's see what we're gonna
of
get. I
energy
don't like this.
erupt from this deathlock. Everything within that radius needs to take a strength saving throw.
Is it casting Arms of Hadar?
Yes, it is.
Why does it have so many spells?
Because it does.
Oh, no. And he has 4th level spells too. So
You take 2 points of damage. The
I
elk
think it's that one.
dies.
Yeah, it had.
I'm not
two
excited. This is either going to be cappuccino or liver on ice. So let's hope for cappuccino, guys.
It had 2 hit points left.
Oh, hey, we got another
Okay.
nat 20. Look at that.
These
There we
aren't
go.
weak spells either. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
weakest spell that it's shown in Tan so far is Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
But like Fireball, Blight, Arms of Hadar, like this is insanity.
Ogma?
Alright, that was just real rude of him. But you know what?
Mr. Pinky Lopez, what's up?
I'm actually
You just
gonna
got-
circle
yeah.
around him.
You came in
all
just
that
to see me eat a
reason
Bean
I'd have
Boozled.
to Climb over to
That was liver
my
onions.
chest, but then I'm
Disgusting.
Just gonna throw a bag of
How
tricks on
are
the other
you?
side.
Oh, that's right, you can do it over and over.
I need to drink water.
Ah, never mind. I did have one left. I don't know if the sun has risen lately, but we are in hell. So I don't know when that would have
Yuck.
reset last.
That's disgusting.
So what are you trying
Not
to
the
do?
worst ones I've had. I will say that.
Well, I only had
but
one
yuck.
on my sheet.
So how are you,
gonna
Piggy
throw
Lopez?
a trick.
Welcome
I might
in
just-
to the stream.
I'll start a vampiric touch, even though I've dropped it every time I've tried it.
You use your bonus action to give yourself a bardic to add to that.
17 hits.
Oh, it's doing good. I'm excited for some D&D. Had to work this morning, but
Okay.
that is what it is.
Let me just read
I have
this.
to work tomorrow too,
Half
so
health
yeah.
back.
But
Okay.
I get to hang
So,
out with
as
you
it
guys. I get to play some D&D
It does
and have
take
some fun.
purchase,
So it's gotten better.
as you reach toward its
I need to
package.
just get a drink. I'm not there. Yeah.
You feel the negative energy
Right back.
travel
I need to grab a drink.
into it.
An adult
And as it
beverage after that one.
returns, It doesn't seem to have had as much damage taken as the energy perceives.
Worth noting, does that reduce the health I get back?
Yes, it does. So you get half of 7. So you get 3.
You still got
gets
some
me up
back.
to a nice round number.
Because it's regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt.
There.
Because it only receives half, you get half of half.
Getting a quarter is rough.
Anything else?
All right, there we go. That's better.
No, not this turn.
Ugh.
Okay. Xenophon.
There we go.
Sweet. So I guess the fight is happening in here. Or
Oh
is
yeah.
it- Cool. Oh, wait, let's see how many feet. This is a 4. 15 feet. Bada bing.
Oh, that's 10 feet there, so you could go 25 feet there.
Regardless, he has enough.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
Come and
so
get you some advantage, boy.
give him a nice sandwich. Who's next? Who's a Luke?
She's downstairs.
I'm still downstairs.
Yeah, Noozaluk's trying to drop this dude through the floor.
I'm not
He's
sure. I'm
mining
not
his
sure
way
if
up
succeeding
to
or
us.
not, but
You see spider cracks, he said. But spider cracks can't be bad.
Nope.
In this
Yeah.
There we go.
At least you can knock them down for
Legs
the,
are a little chilly.
tremble
Had
or
pants on,
something. I don't know.
then I switched to
I'm
shorts.
presuming I'm not hitting this guy underneath.
Don't feel
him.
like
I'll just
switching
roll for it.
back.
I guess he might be under here.
We're gonna blanket.
Pretty much. I know exactly where you're hitting too, because I've aligned up
I
all
was,
of the squares.
I'm sure. That's what I was trying to perceive at, but let's see how that goes.
I'll hold on to my spells and I'm gonna attack twice.
You're going to attack twice, okay?
Uh,
Okay, a 24 does hit. Oh, sorry, 23 in this case.
Not that
Yeah.
that one made a difference if a 17 hits.
Sick. Oh, shit, that's too late for that. Yeah, never mind.
A 19 also hits.
Clammy, what's up? No,
15 points of damage.
appreciate you there, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to go.
That's
And
a lot.
are you going to attack next, Ogma? Hogma?
We don't do that.
I can, but I'm not a huge melee guy. If you want to move out, I'm okay with
It's
that.
not that. It's just if you're going to make a physical attack.
We don't do these
Fuck it, you'll be fine. Yeah.
by
That's
followers, by viewers, things like that. I don't like that here. So yeah.
Noozalug.
I will keep on swinging at the ceiling. I
Okay.
still hear. So I do hear somebody underneath me. Correct.
You do still hear something moving upstairs.
Okay. I will swing at the ceiling above me. So.
And this is all happening in 6-second spans. This is fucking wild.
This
Yep.
Do I need to roll anything or just swing again?
Yeah, you can roll for damage. But you're gonna hit the ceiling unless you roll a 1.
Just how well
Okay.
you hit the ceiling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. And again. Okay.
I am rolling badly, so that's a good thing.
Hey, 20 is good.
Well, my other rolls were pretty bad, so.
I can see the cogs turning in Andrew's brain, and I'm not happy. I'm scared.
How much
I'm-
damage does the middle floor of a building last?
So
It's just
that
floorboards.
last-
Or at least these specific planks.
You've gone against the ceiling a handful of times already. And this last strike seems to have just hit a very, very lovely spot. You watch as it cracks just a little. You know that the next time it hits, something may occur.
We
So
up
nothing yet.
here see the cracks.
I'm curious if you guys see anything up there. So
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm-
asking. Can any of the three of us see the cracks in the floor?
No.
Does the floor sag at all?
That's a better
Well,
question.
it kind of does sag, but then again, you do have Xenophon, Ogma. You have a large chest in the corner.
A dead thing.
Do you
There's
want
a
me
lot
to?
of
Like, there's a lot of stuff up there.
There
Do
is
you
a
want
lot.
me to calculate if the crack will withstand the force of all those 3 weights? That's what you for leaving.
Wait, you don't specifically see cracks because the way a floor is constructed, you've got your base layer, and then you've got you've got the actual floor that sits above it. It's like
There's a
Ah.
little just
over a
cracks
floor.
through the base layer, and the planks are starting to sag a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can calculate that too.
You see the sag from the you can see a little bit of sag from the
There's some
lowered-
insulation coming out of the building.
pretty much.
It's an asbestos though.
Yeah.
It's
I guess you
you-
guys
it's
do
you
something.
who's gonna be poisoned with asbestos.
I guess you guys.
I appreciate you guys stopping in.
Probably figure out what's going on.
I'll
but
say that. I
right now,
appreciate
it's like-
everybody, all the viewers, everyone for the support.
Agnes,
Every little bit
Yeah,
helps,
Agnes,
obviously.
She will walk. So that's
But yeah.
10 feet.
I'm gonna come up with something. If you want to follow me on social media, I'll put something out there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. I want to try and do something for my year on Twitch. Not you're on Twitch, but you're an affiliate.
Range.
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do some,
so
maybe
what
like
I'm
an
gonna
Amazon
do
giveaway or
is-
something. Amazon gift card giveaway. I've done T-shirts.
I'm gonna cast chromatic orb.
But we'll do something a little bit different. Yeah. So watch out for that.
Second level.
We'll figure it
third
out.
level.
spells.
The what?
So many low-level spells. What are you doing?
Low level spells, but higher level casts.
Yes, I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level. Oh, that's so stupid.
Also, you're not the only one doing high level spells. You're doing spells at higher level casts as well. Don't put stones in glass houses, Andrew.
Okay, so you cast Chromatic Orb.
Yes. Okay, no, at 2nd level. No, 3rd level. I already said it. 3rd level.
Let's commit.
Oh,
Okay.
nice, nice.
You cast Chromatic Orb, and as you go to cast it, it fizzles
Oh.
as counterspell.
Oh, you.
Oh no,
Oh.
that jerk.
Oh.
Wow, oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else?
I flipped my finger at it.
Flip him off. Give him the bird.
Yeah, so, oh fuck. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go back 15 feet this way. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, and that's it. That ends my turn. All sad goes out the room.
Alden, before your turn, you watch as the Deathlock reaches toward Xenophon. Xenophon, as it casts Chill Touch toward you, I need you to make a. Give me a second.
No, that's an attack you roll.
Yeah. Give me a second. I don't think this is actually properly.
Bring it on.
It's also a
There we
ranged
go.
attack in
I don't
melee
think
if
that
that
hits,
makes
as it
any
attempts to reach out toward you.
change.
An 11 does hit,
Yeah.
and then I woke
Okay.
up.
Alden.
Okay, I'm gonna burn through my inspiration. This first, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt again at 2nd level. I'm gonna give myself advantage on this attack roll with the inspiration.
Okay.
18, I know
That will
hits.
hit.
At 2nd with everything active. 17,
wow.
18, 19, 29.
Whoa.
Bonus action, I'm going to Healing Light and give a d6 of healing to Ogma. Ignore the 13, so you get 5 healing left. You get 5 healing back. And then I'm going to burn a 1st level spell slot and cast Guiding Bolt again.
Wow.
And let me just toggle off advantage for this one. 26.
That will also
For
hit.
first level, 11.
If you're
26.
using Guiding Bolt, technically you would have had advantage because it's the next targeted hit has advantage, and the other one did hit.
Oh, I'll roll. I'll see if I get a crit, but I probably will not. Where's the button? I keep losing it. There it is. No.
Yeah.
So,
a 26
26
has
plus
the next one hit goes into it.
26 plus 29 is
Wow.
45, I think. No, 55. Good. 55 damage.
There's a reason why I gave you the haste. Seriously.
Yeah,
Okay.
50,
Pop off
55
before you're
damage.
tired, bro.
And I gave Ogma 5 healing, and that is my turn.
Yum.
Very appreciated.
All right.
That might be the highest damage I've done in a single turn.
Oh,
But, you know,
Alright.
having that extra action definitely does help.
yeah.
What I was gonna do last time. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Bolo.
That's a lot
Pop
of health,
in.
by the way. We're well over 100 HP in.
Bonus action. Planar warrior marking this guy, and then shooting 2 arrows at him. Because that's what I do.
Okay.
First shot. 22. I'm
Will
assuming hits. So we've got 14 damage.
14.
And then second shots. 17?
17 hits.
Hits. Okay, cool. We got another 14. And then back out the door.
Okay. So, the repeated hits currently on this deathlock.
Mr.
It
Bolo,
is
yeah.
very shaky.
Trying
It
to?
seems to be
I mean-
holding it together seems to be on its last best.
I'm doing the math as we're
I'm like a sniper in this game. Roll 5 to drop a nuke. Yeah, I'm basically like the sniper of our crew. Gotta get that bow, you know, a sneaky archer type build. I don't know how Goliath can be sneaky, but it's
Yeah, this
it happens.
is a back of the notebook kind of thing.
After
if
the
ever I see
amount
one.
of damage that you have dealt against it,
If I was like a full caster, then yeah,
attempt to Eldritch
be casting
Blast.
fireballs and things like that.
Oh.
Alright, I still have that +2 AC from haste. Let's do this.
I mean, I have stuff that can be considered like a nuke. I don't know.
So,
Not yet.
Go after me.
you take
Things are gonna be crazy.
Okay.
If I could drop a nuke.
Give me a second. I think I'm
I'm
doing
not
the
in 10 feet,
wrong-
so I can't use my gift of the gym.
I'm
I
actually
don't
using
have
the wrong-
fireball.
I'm actually using the
Yeah,
wrong-
why he's blessing?
If I had
I'm
fireball,
still using a spell called
that would be,
Grave, it's not
what I would do.
Eldritch Blast.
Why is he blessing? Oh, yeah.
Grave Bolts is what it's supposed to be.
Okay, in which case I'll
I
tack
don't-
the Eldritch Blast back on.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have
just tack
anything
that
that could
one
work.
back on. Yeah, it has it there, but the specific one has Grave Bolts to replace it. I'm just making sure the bonuses are the same.
It looks like +6
Yes,
to
it is.
spell
It's
attack.
still the same. So it's still a 23 to hit just with Grave Bolts.
It would actually be a 21 because it's like, why is it blessed?
Yeah, why is it?
I mean,
So 21 still hits.
good Barry Sam.
21 still hits. I was just.
I mean, there is a massive
So you
chest
take 20
around,
Fuck.
so we'll see.
What the-
You have because you're an Azamar.
It is
Alright.
necrotic. So 15
Yes.
or 14.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
honestly was not expecting that, to be honest.
I can do this up
There's a
to
massive
10
chest in this
and
room, but I don't know, something happened.
We forgot
Um,
half the party is
I need you
resistant.
to make a Dexterity 16 strength.
I mean, we do also have
Okay, but that doesn't
like some
answer-
artificers, so like he's made some
Up
bombs.
or down?
Uh,
14. Okay, so that puts me.
I don't know if our DM would allow basically a nuke.
Okay, and I have to make a.
He's made bombs, though.
Saving throw DC
Grenade. He's made grenades,
Okay, so I am
basically.
Yep.
And I do also have to make a Constitution saving throw for Hex.
Yep.
No.
Which is 10.
Hex
Hex,
is me.
Hex also drops.
Wait. I thought haste is me the concentration.
No. Hex, not haste.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's
Yeah,
fine. I can
and-
recast Hex.
As you are grasped by these shadowy tendrils, you watch as another one comes out. That is
Yeah, we've got 2 artificers in our campaign.
Yep.
in our party. It's
Just
pretty fun.
somehow manipulate your bonds just enough whereby you feel this energy just whiz past your body. Barely missing. Ogma.
So
That was just shy of. That was.
Kellen, I'm ready to. I'm excited to play. Join you guys.
Yeah.
Whenever you
Like I said,
finish
I
up with
wasn't
yours,
expecting that roll,
I am
right?
thoroughly excited
yeah.
for that
No.
campaign to start. Looking forward to it.
I'll do that D6 healing, but I might have needed to keep it for myself. I have spell slots for cure wounds, so it's fine. But like, jeez.
Ogma.
You know, bonus action. I haven't used it before. Might as well.
Yeah.
It's just
Still
a little
gotta-
extra damage that
I need to actually sit down and work on my campaign or my backstory, but
I forgot that you took a level of warlock. I'm not the only one.
Look, just the one, because I needed that
The
armor
target is cursed.
eventually.
Ooh, wow.
Another 26 does hit.
I'm like a wrecking
I
ball.
should have advantage just in case it's a crit. Yeah, no.
It is.
Yeah.
So the sacred guiding bolt starts to fizzle away as it shares its results. So 26, roll for 26. Okay, 13 plus your hex, is
Trying to
it?
think if I want to do
yeah,
something
It should just be 3, but
next time we level up.
yeah, there it goes.
16. Okay, so like a
Equals your
solid.
proficiency bonus. So yeah, and that's as bonus to
Necrotic.
damage. Is that as necrotic damage?
It
If it doesn't
says
specify,
bonus
I think it's
to
just the damage of what you're
but
using.
It says
I
that
didn't know, so,
any
yeah.
it says that any attack that makes against a cursed target and a critical hit on a roll of 19 and 20, and he rolled 19.
You roll 19.
Yes.
Oh, that is a 19. Thank you.
He gets to roll damage again.
19. So yeah.
Yes.
That was a nice catch.
Roll
I
an
didn't
extra-
even see that.
Wait, there
No,
was
roll an
something?
extra damage. Just roll it again for the extra damage.
So like an
Yeah,
extra 6.
I just hit the attack
Yeah.
button.
Okay, sweet. So that is 25 damage. It is halved down to 12 plus 3 from your proficiency bonus. How would you like to kill it?
Nice.
The
Oh, boy.
exact number.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh.
There we go.
So he turned
has-
around, put a hand
oh my
on my
God.
deer, and killed it. And then I'm gonna put myself where the deer is, put my hand on him, kill him. Nice symmetry.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Also,
So
You-
after doing the math, on average 209 health.
also, I don't know combat's over. I still swing out the ceiling.
Oh yeah, I can't
So-
wait.
As you continue, okay, let me
Hmm.
take the scene first.
I'm no
Ogma.
longer restrained. I'm gonna take everything off, but I'm no longer restrained.
I'm getting there. Ogma, you
Oh.
reach around as you
Yeah,
watch
mm.
the death.
I mean,
launch
some people
to,
can
grave
work with that
shadowy
and make
bolts hanging
make
from
something
Alden
work.
hovering in the
I
corner.
don't know if that's
As
gonna
you
work with my
take
guy.
Its momentary distraction, you reach out and you pump every ounce of whatever necrotic energy that you can summon up into this being. You watch as, almost similar to the blight spell that you saw previously, as these tendrils launch through its body and seem to take purchase around something, and you feel something break within it. You watch as it sort of stiffens and then crumples to the floor. At that note, Alden, as it crumples, you feel the tendrils dissipate, almost as if they were no longer there. They're not holding you anymore, and you find yourself now currently hovering in the corner of this room.
Alden just floats to the ground.
Luke, if you are going to continue hitting the floor, roll me your attack, please.
I'm gonna just quickly add that 7 and 5 health back before the floor collapses.
Oh wow.
Okay. As you all take stock of your as you all take stock of the current situation, you hear another thunk before something creaks in the floor that you can visibly hear. Something snaps. Something audibly snaps. Xenophon, if you can roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh!
It was one off.
So
I moved it.
So one guy
Son of a
has
gun.
been hanging out during this whole combat. He's been hanging on the floor below,
You're mute, by the way.
taking his hammer,
Okay.
No, he's
Scroll.
not.
Cute.
A 13.
My
taking
I'm
his
gonna
hammer
say, as the floor
to the floor.
collapses below you.
basically to his ceiling,
You
our
are
floor,
able. You sort of you feel something
to break,
shift
and
underneath.
yeah,
It's not quite enough to stop you from plummeting down, but you do catch yourself on the actual floor itself.
Do
So
I know it's
Sort of at like
He's like chest deep in the floor, arms on the upper
Oh,
level, legs
pretty
dangling above Nuzaluk.
really important? Do I know it's Nuzaluk, or as far as I'm concerned, is that a hostile enemy?
roll an insight check.
it's a fantasy world.
Yeah.
As Nuzaluk, you suddenly see the bottom half of the most ornate armor that you've seen around on your companion suddenly shift through the floor. Xenophon, you have no clue.
I
Okay.
will say, it
Oh,
was
I
an
mean, things were
interesting
just
idea for
built
combat.
different.
It was just the lighting was a little bit off.
You said I was one off.
You're
am
off by one square. If
Xenophon
you're
was
one
literally
square to the
one
left.
one step to the left was the deathlock.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
helping the flank.
Ben is going to let go of the ledge, clap, and he's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah,
What?
sure.
I don't know. It's Nuzaluk.
You rolled a 2 on insight. Like,
Oh
And
no!
coming
Oh,
out of combat,
no.
it is very,
Okay.
very much okay. So, you can definitely roll your Constitution saving throw, and I believe your Holy Avenger does give you advantage from memory because it is magical effects. Or
oh, that
spells.
is something you missed, Mark. After your power went out in the tavern, we did get a Holy Avenger for Felix.
Yeah, it wasn't just any sword, it was the paladin
It's-
sword.
It's the paladin sword. Like, it is the top tier paladin sword in the game.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah,
Well-
easy. So,
I still
it's,
take half. don't
Yeah.
I?
on a failed, on a success, you only just roll me some roll me the damage for Thunderwave.
That's 2d8, 1d8. It's 1d.
I don't know what the damage
It's
is.
1d. Well, no,
You have the
2d8.
button in there.
Hush, little one.
It's
Takes
2d8.
2d8.
Interesting.
There you go. So you only take
Interesting,
3
guys.
points of
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
Ugh. Ew.
Alden will like lower to the ground, kind of like start putting his hands on himself and
As
healing himself a little bit.
Xenophon, you find yourself back in front of Nuzaluk.
I look it up. It's like, what was that?
Xenophon, with his orange eyes behind his helmet, just like squints, like the glow embers kind of like go into a little slit, and then he just walks past you.
Alden is gonna just like start pumping. I think I'm gonna use all 4 of my first level spell slots left and just pump Cure Wounds into myself 4 times.
So you're going back upstairs, man?
I need to ignore. I need to take all of that off. So.
You say you're going back upstairs, Mark? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am. And also, watch where you're aiming.
Yeah, I mean, it was an unintentional PvP.
Sorry about that. I was trying to get whatever you guys were fighting. How's it going? up there?
Unintentional PvP.
Are we out of initiative?
You are
Just gonna
currently
look
out of
through the
initiative.
hole and
Okay,
give
but I-
you a thumbs up.
Go inside the room now.
All right, Ogma. After I've just healed myself up, I'm gonna look over and be like, "Well, this is what you were rushing up for." And I'm gonna just gesture to the chest, like,
I
You're the
mean,
one
we've
who wanted
already
this.
earned it. Yeah.
I feel like at this point we've kind of earned it. Yeah.
At this,
Also,
windows
at this point, I-
or
Sit down
doors?
on his corpse.
Also, at this point, I pick
Yeah.
up Thistle's crystal and just quickly like resummon him out of
Yeah.
it.
So
He looks less
I'm
like
gonna-
the normal.
I'm gonna-
homunculus
Curious
form
at what
and
this
more
thing
just
was guarding.
Like a mechanical pinion, just like a mechanical looking bird as opposed to just the.
Oh, this is like a
homunculus.
magically like 200
what I'm
foot
gonna
chest
do
or
is
something
I'm
like
gonna
that.
Use this
Some kind of
here.
magic with this chest. We figured.
That's where the hole is.
Are these doors right here? Right, you say yes, right?
So they're windows.
Oh, windows. Oh, okay. What does it
Yes.
look outside? Like, what am I looking at outside?
You're looking. From that direction, it is actually the
Yeah, I
front
don't
of the house, so you see
fully know
directly
it's a
across from
mimic.
you a large store.
We're about to find out.
In the dock districts that you currently are.
Mhm.
If you
That'd be
look
interesting.
out this way,
Yeah.
you see you don't see the city. Instead, you see an open, endless expanse of the plains of Avernus. Instead,
Wow. Okay. I start looking at and I like point out
Yeah,
at Acne
I hope
and then just kind
everyone's.
of point out the window. Like that looks intense.
as you
You're
look out
right.
there, you do see the rolling wasteland-like hills far below. From what you can see, you can't really pick out details, but you do see, in some cases, rivers of lava and other fire spouts. You also see other. You do see a large river of water as it stands into the distance.
Water.
Water.
Hmm.
And
That's
as I
just
said
weird.
before, other wasteland type features, ruins, weird towers in the distance. You do see flocks of beings flying in the skies.
Yeah.
I look at.
Like I was saying, I imagine Agni's none too keen that that's our next pit stop.
Agni will kind of look out the window with Agnes and just be glad we're up here. It's not fun down there.
Hopefully
What we've seen is very calm.
Agnes just
Alvin
kind
just
of.
points to the corpse of the deathlock that Ogma is currently standing on. I'm like, that's calm. That's calm.
So what is this again? What is this turtle?
Oh,
Ninja
That's just a
turtle?
hole.
Is
That's
that the
all.
Earth?
The hole
is
that
the
New
Trevor still
made.
asset?
Yep.
I don't like that I recognized it. I looked at it. I'm like, I've seen that before. I've used that.
I am not. I am just the. I'm just a
guess we're gonna
player.
Go back upstairs, but we're still on the first floor. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just a player in this game.
Upstairs. It's okay.
And hello
Find
again,
yourself
Mr.
into the
Bolo.
room, Felix.
Ogma, you
That's
have the key.
corridor. That's the other one.
He already ate it.
Where's the
I know
turtle
you
at?
played
I was one off. Almost
Uh,
close.
Ogma
games
has
with
the key.
Austin, Cutie.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
opening it.
So yeah,
Okay.
If it's trapped,
since I know your
it's trapped.
nickname,
Let me get out
or
of
at least
the
what you're
room just in case.
called.
So,
And we may have played
Alden,
like a
you do
Call of Duty together once or
remember
twice or
that
something.
this
I don't know.
chest did have magic imbued in the chest. As Ogma inserts the key,
But I hope you guys are enjoying
turns it.
the story.
unlocks
Fun.
the chest.
I put detect
It's about to get interesting. I just know, like,
It's still there.
mm,
As you open up the chest, nothing happens.
oh nice.
Guess the key is like,
Inside,
Coming up to chill
You
with
see-
Austin.
3 bags. You see 3 bags of caltrops. You see a devil catcher, 2 devil traps, and 3 potions. You see 2 silver branding irons.
Oh nice. And yeah, we're finishing up some stuff in the original town we started in El Terrell.
chest.
That's all you
And
see in the chest.
Do I
gonna be
detect
heading
any
down,
individual magic
to,
also in any of those, or is it just there?
to the floor of
Yes,
Avernus.
The branding irons do have
Ooh,
some magic to them. The
nice.
potions
Well,
obviously
I hope
have
you enjoy visiting.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I was focusing on.
The caltrops, I'm gonna say, are magical until I actually have a look it up and able to tell exactly what they are.
This is the stuff
been
in
out
the
of
Magical,
chest.
I'm just gonna write
Okay.
magic adjacent.
Yeah, it's got you can tell that there is something to it has an effect on something.
This is the stuff in the chest.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
what you see.
This is like the thing that the lady was like, don't open the chest without the key. Like there was magic on the chest. Probably was trapped without said key.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like we found any plutonium.
You gather that the key has probably
In this chest.
deactivated whatever protections were on the chest.
Can I cast Identify on the branding irons and the caltrops?
And the potions?
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna let someone else do the potions. That's like lesser my priority. I'm more like the demon, like actual like demon killing stuff.
Mhm.
I'm just bringing up the information. So I'll get back to you on that one. I just need to bring up
That's
the
fine.
actual information.
Whenever you have the opportunity.
Here we go. That's creatures. That's here we go. So the caltrops.
Don't know why my character has a little
The devil
yellow
catcher
square around
is
it. I
magical.
mean, I do. It must
Actually,
have just cleared out
everything
while I was
here
holding
is
off.
magical.
What's a devil catcher? I'm sorry.
So, it looks like a 10-foot long adamantine staff carved with celestial runes and has a silver spiked semicircle at one end and a trigger at the other.
Can I have it?
No
I'm not gonna
delay.
have it.
No delay.
Nobody
Just
has
can I have
Listen,
it?
if
Staff,
she-
wizard.
I mean, you're not
Agnes
wrong.
is that adamant about having the devil catcher, I will let her have the devil catcher.
Are you even proficient in weapons?
Feels my personality, you know.
I think
Blade
mages are
has
staff.
proficiency in, I think, simple and martial weapons. So yeah, I think she has
One
proficiency with weapons.
during the break, I'll add them onto the magical items list. These are custom items that I need to add in.
Gotcha.
So I've got the whole printout here in front of me. So
It's a pretty cool sounding.
so
Okay, so it's
what
essentially
for me?
an adamantine
Yeah.
crossbow.
so what were you what were you looking at? What were you identifying?
I specifically was identifying the caltrops and the branding irons, but you've also
Okay.
said the others
I'll
are
look and
magical, so I'm
see.
taking those out of like the descriptions as well.
Could be wrong, but
Okay.
I thought wizards were like
They're celestial.
maybe proficient
caltrops.
with staffs. That's about it.
They held
Like
in
that.
a
I don't know.
blue silk bag, and they hold shards of silver engraved with celestial runes.
I mean, usually like a wizard has a staff, right?
And your identify spell tells you that were crafted by angels in Mount Celestia. They are used
Ooh.
as normal caltrops.
Yeah.
As per
Beggars,
the
darts,
standard.
slings, quarterstaffs,
And
like
when a
crossbows.
fiend touches one of these caltrops,
Because
it
what's a
gains
wizard without a staff?
vulnerability to radiant damage.
Look at Gandalf.
Ooh.
Alden will immediately take the 3 bags, give one to himself, give one to Xenophon, and give one to Agnes.
Yeah, the
Branding
people who can
iron.
dish it out.
The branding iron is 3 foot long and ends in a silver head with a celestial rune for pain. You have proficiency in this brand. Well, anyone has
Yeah.
proficiency in the brand. It's a simple weapon. As an action, you can make a
Yeah.
melee weapon attack against a fiend.
But yeah, she's
5
a
feet
blade
east
singer.
of the brand.
Blade-
If the
blade-
attack hits,
blade song,
the
blade
fiend
singer,
loses
something.
all its damage immunities and resistances for an hour.
Wow.
That's fun.
Damn.
There's 2 of these, so I'll explain what they do and let anyone who wants to grab them grab them.
What was that again? Like,
Of which
what was
one?
it you were identifying?
It's the branding irons. All of us are proficient in it. You can use an action to make a melee attack with it, and if it hits a fiend, so a demon or devil, it makes them lose all damage immunities and resistances they have. So
For
all
now.
damage becomes neutral or vulnerable at like neutral at the very least.
I think I should probably let one of the upfront people take that.
I mean,
So if you get
I
both
handed
of
out
you,
the
you haven't
caltrops
even
to
had
the
a look at the other ones
Asimars,
yet.
so I can let like anyone can have those.
I might hold one if no one else wants one.
I'll
Andrew,
grab
There is 2.
one.
so.
may I open the door?
Yeah, I'll
Are you
take
open
one of
the door?
those. One of
Absolutely.
those things.
As you open the door, you
Agreed.
open up the door to the balcony, and you see past the balcony and the similar scene of what you described.
Breaking up.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, Andrew. I'm sorry. I heard something about a balcony.
Yeah, so you open it up to the balcony. You see in front of you the rolling plains of Avernus.
I closed the door promptly, and I just walked back the way I came.
Okay.
What is in this room right here?
In that room, It looks to
I'll have to
be
get like the actual name of it so I can add it to my character sheet so I know exactly what it is.
It is. It's got two dresses It's got two dresses and a small toy chest. Aside from that,
We got
it
a
is
couple
relatively
sleeping
unadorned.
puppies around here.
I open everything and inspect everything.
You
Also,
see
how many
small
caltrops are in
gold
each room?
dresses and other clothes in the dresses. The chest does contain a couple of toys that weren't downstairs.
Toys the what? The same that upstairs?
You, well, downstairs you gather from what from the room that you were in is
Uh-huh.
more of the playroom. This one just seems to have a couple of extra toys squirreled away.
Okay. How many gold drops you say we had?
There were
bags.
3 bags, so I gave one to all of the Asmars. So like I
Yeah.
took one, I gave one to you, and I gave one to Xenophon. How many are in the bags?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
It's the same as a
I
normal
guess
bag of
not
caltrops.
dying
Oh, so it's the usual bag of 100 caltrops.
Yes.
and finishing the
And
campaign.
only
to
like
use it, do you
one
pour
year.
out all of them, or you just pour out some?
I will get back to you during the break.
I think that's the way you win at D&D.
Nothing scenario.
If there is a way to win at D&D.
I wasn't
Um,
sure. I'm letting him decide.
We'll go with that. Anyone else in chat can kind of
As you take
Yeah.
stock of your current
we don't want that
situation,
because then you can't finish the
we might as
campaign
well
and
have
save the
a
world.
15-minute break now. And that way you can decide what you want to do next.
Break time?
As you took out the Spurnite Mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
Break time.
a fight more intense than I expected it to be. Thank you for that haste, because that kind of made the difference there. That 55 damage in one turn was a real heavy hit. That was a quarter of his health down in a second.
I have to realize that whenever I'm not doing a Blazinger, based on where we are, there's not that many powerful spells that I can use as a first. So it's better for like I'm more support when I'm not Blazinging. So
like I was looking for ranged single target spells that I had while you were doing that. So like I was looking through and I'm like, I have Thorn Whip, I have Eldritch Blast, I have Scorching.
So,
oh shit, I have
sorry
Guiding Bolt.
about the puppies. But yeah, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. So yeah, hang out for a little bit. We'll be back here in a little bit. I need to grab something.
So
Nah, we're going to go with this one.
I specifically adjusted his stat block because of one.
But yeah, we're gonna take a quick break.
Kind of like a mini boss. And against
So sit back, hang out, and we will be back shortly.
Not probably. He would not.
I mean, of course. Of course, it's hydration.
This is the enemy that you specifically like.
Yeah,
He
this
had
is
a
like
stat block, but you beefed it up a bit.
He was supposed to be a little mini boss, so I gave him. You never really gave him a chance to use legendary resistances.
No, like he still did give us a hard time.
Yeah,
like,
we
he killed
did
the elk in a
force a
single
lot of
in like
saves.
almost
Oh,
a
yeah.
single turn.
Threw a whole lot of number at him.
If he didn't target that attack against the elk,
specifically gave him a
Agma would have
couple
just been down.
I specifically
Oh
gave
yeah,
him a
that
couple
would have
extra
murdered me,
spell slots
no
as
matter
well.
what.
Also, specifically gave him a couple of extra spell slots as well. But yeah, he burned through them very quickly.
He really did. I didn't make a comment on it because I didn't want you to like stop what you were doing, but I was like, you were really showing a lot of your hand. Like the spells that I have down, or +6 to spell attacks, spell save DC 14, Hellish Rebuke, Fireball, Blight, Arms of Hadar, Counterspell, Chill Touch, Great Bolts, replaces Eldritch Blast, dealing 4d8 necrotic. That's still
What I'm
caught me off
realizing
guard.
now, what I should have done is every spell should have been at its highest level. I didn't do that. I realized.
right, guys. We're back. We're back here. But yeah, I gotta redo this. I gotta redeem this Bean Boozled. Yeah, I gotta redeem this Bean Boozled. This is gonna be disgusting. Okay, I'll take this one. I will take this one. We got either blueberry or toothpaste, so this one's not going to be bad. So let's go. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this one. Neither flavors are bad. Toothpaste. No, it's all right. All right. Yeah, that one tastes good. I'll do that one again all day. So yeah, but yeah, we're just getting back. So yeah, we're having fun. But yeah, Bean Boozled. We got a few other things that you can do. Redeem some acorns for. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna do that one. But yeah, if you want to become a VIP, there's a few. We'll figure out mods. If you want to be a mod in the channel, feel free to reach out to me on Twitch or anything like that. But we're gonna jump back into things. We'll figure all that stuff out later. But yeah, I'm gonna hop into the game. I'm gonna keep on that channel, but we're gonna hop into our Discord.
Device, you can use your action to deal an extra 4d10 piercing damage to the devil.
4d10?
Yes.
Well, that actually is kind of pretty good for Agnes.
Yeah,
'cause we
that
don't
one wasn't
have
bad.
to get those buffs.
Like I said, that one was toothpaste, so we'll deal with it.
Oh, that's not the.
No, the devil traps is what he shared. He didn't put
Hydrate?
it for devil catcher.
Yeah. The
I mean,
is a trap
you should have
for
enough points to redeem a hydrate if you want, but yeah.
As an action, you drive a stake into any solid or non.
Cheers, Bolo.
You can use another action to remove a stake from the ground, and when all 4 stakes are driven into the ground in the individual corners, not larger than 10 feet square, they form
Yeah.
an invisible barrier around that
Bolo.
area that is 10 foot high. Devils can pass through the barrier from the outside, but cannot pass through it from
We'll see.
the inside.
You give me a good enough reason to mod you. I will. I'm always looking for mods. To be honest, got a couple. But yeah, I'm looking for potentially active mods.
And waste the speller effect. That's an important
But yeah.
distinction.
Yes. So, that's the 4 that has been explained so far out of the
And then there was just the
5.
potions.
And then the potions. Let me just quickly add handout.
Yeah, guys, we got some
These are
decent
potion of
freaking silver branding irons that do some pretty good stuff. So take it.
Ignore that.
The theme here.
Yeah,
Not
so
gonna-
it's all like trapping and killing items.
Not ignoring that at all, Agnes. Nope, not at all.
Who are you hitting?
I'll
with the
hit
board
myself.
This potion, this black potion, smells of ash and smokes when uncapped. For 1 hour after you drink this potion, whenever a fiend deals damage to you, the fiend takes an amount of psychic damage equal to 1/4 of the damage it dealt to you. Rounded down.
Damn.
And that lasts
Damn.
for how long again?
1 hour.
Because you're the best.
That's pretty
So
good.
it's some free rebukes. That's-
It's free rebukes kind of.
We'll see.
Not like the
We'll see.
same, but still useful if you're getting hit by big
I
damage.
keep forgetting I'm in Austin's Discord, and he's got like a Twitch promo
Those-
thing. So
If you're trying to use the adamantine staff, it'll essentially be a quarter staff, except just as a.
I'm gonna move that
Um,
Discord up a little further, higher up on my list.
using less per normal. Just a heads up.
How many times I can use the special effect of the devil catcher?
I think
Unlimited?
it's as long as it's restrained, you can just use your action.
As long
Gotta
as
look
you're
at that
holding-
again.
If you're using it with 2 hands, then you can use the effect because it does say you have to use both hands.
Nice.
It's like Witch Bolt. As long as the demon or devil is trapped inside, you just use your action to deal 4d10 piercing, silvered piercing.
Yep. Once it loses its dexterity saving throw, it takes its first 4d10 and continues on after that until it escapes.
Like Witch Bolt. But
Chat.
like,
That's
much
it.
Stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Happy to have all
Together,
those.
That's
these
cool.
items were specifically built or constructed to combat demons and devils.
Did we determine whether or not Caltrops is all or nothing? I don't know how normal Caltrops work. It's like you cut out the whole bag.
I'll go to my appendix and one big one.
I'm gonna toss my regular quarterstaff and keep this one. Kind of like just like, yeah, this one is an upgrade, and just toss it.
Just relabel your quarterstaff to a devil catcher. It's going to be the same. It's just adamantine.
Yeah, that's
The
that's what I did.
compendium says as an action you can spread a single bag to cover a 5-foot square area. I'd say that's the whole bag.
So
Yeah,
it'll be
that
the
sounds
bag.
like all or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay, so we'll use them sparingly. We have 3 uses of the celestial Caltrops.
Five uses?
Three uses because we have 3 bags.
Oh,
One to
so
each
you.
of the Asmars, and it's varies because any demon or like any fiend it touches becomes resistant or not resistant, vulnerable to radiant damage. Which is the main reason I handed it to the 3 of us because we're the ones who dish out the most radiant with radiant soul per turn.
Well, aside from News of Luke these days.
Apart from smites.
Do
Which if
you
one of you
have-
wants to end up giving it to Nuzalug, that's an
Well,
option too.
You obviously haven't looked at his greatsword, have you? It also deals radiant.
Oh shit, that's
A
right.
lot of radiant.
Yeah, frankly, he'll outdamage all of you with
Yeah,
radiant.
Agnes, with the
Oh,
devil
boy.
catcher, do you still want the Caltrops, or do you want to actually hand those over to New?
I'll give him to new salute. Yeah.
So I can spread the Caltrops as a bonus action by having Thistle spread them.
Yeah, we got
I
like
will
shit
give
ton
it
of
to
stuff.
new-
So this is dope.
new salute
I
because
love
he
when we get
gets-
like magic items and you have to figure out who the best person is.
I wanted, to be honest.
It's fun.
During your rest, Neri, the scout, Hellrider scout that you left downstairs, gained a little bit of curiousness before she actually joins you upstairs.
Actually,
Is
I
she
have
the
a,
one that we?
sorry,
Yes.
I have a question. Where's Lulu?
Lulu is with you.
With Xenophon?
Yes,
Cool.
She just kind of grayed out when Xenophon grayed out.
kinda.
Also, actually, now that we've identified all that, I want to try to go back downstairs and tame the cat. I want to try to get the cat to go home with me. I want that cat to survive.
No worries, Kellen. We're just really getting back into the game now.
There's like
We were discussing like items and stuff like that. Who should get what?
Like you can have one attempt at this.
I have the bardic inspiration on, but please. I know you don't use it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
That's a D8, I think. Yeah.
I have a button on my sheet, I think, for it.
Tame a cat, huh?
No, I don't. It's a D8.
Because the only
Oh,
reason
that's
I'm
right.
saying you have
Yeah,
one
D8
attempt at this
presently.
is because you spent the majority of your short rest to identify. So this is more of a passing attempt when you try and leave.
Okay, so quick question, Andrew. For this devil catcher, is
Yep.
one action to try to trap it, right? And there's another action to use while it's trapped to give it the damage, right?
Yes. On consecutive turns.
Ooh, I have 2 actions.
When no. So what I'm getting at is if you use the very first turn you use it to try and trap a demon, if it fails, it takes the damage. And then every sequential turn you have to use the action in order to damage it.
Otherwise, it just stays trapped. So you can hold something there if you really wanted to, but you can also just do damage. Like,
So I do have 2 attacks. So one action. I have 2 actions, right?
oh, cause she has
No.
extra attack.
Okay, so it doesn't count to your bolts. Like if you attack it once,
Uh-huh.
Yep, that is your action. Because it's not using your action to attack, it's you use your action to hold the devil catcher with both hands.
Okay, but if she were to say cantrip, and then the extra
Yep.
attack to put the second hand onto the devil catcher and launch it, does that count?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
In this case,
devil catcher is just single attack no matter what.
Yeah, in this case, I will be ruling it very similar to the spell. It's based off the spell, so that's how I'm going to be ruling it.
It's good to get this out of the way.
Your action is to use the magic item, not to attack.
That's fair.
Makes sense.
That's
Okay.
probably the best way to put it.
Makes
I'm
sense.
using
Yeah.
Thistle to give me the help action to mitigate the disadvantage from exhaustion. And I'm also using Bardic Inspiration. Animal Handling. 13!
I might at least give you a VIP.
Stars.
I want this cat to survive. I don't want it to die in hell.
It's a cat.
If you want.
It's a cat. See, you're saying it's a cat, like in like a negative. It's a cat. You could have a pet.
It isn't shying away.
See what you do with VIP. Maybe then later I can give you
It sort of recognizes that
the
something
thing.
happened and you may be a trustworthy individual compared to other beings in the house.
We'll see. Yeah.
But it isn't going to outright follow you around the house.
You know, some obviously. I mean, VIP is just
How much
VIP. You
would
just
you sell
really no
rats
rolls.
to me for?
Mods is when you start getting the
Agni's been carrying
the good stuff.
around rats on his belt since
That's right.
the-
Yeah,
One of the
Yeah,
first
material.
episodes.
We have been there.
They are decrepit. They barely
Mhm.
look like rats. There is a perpetual stink of rot coming from them.
So that's the smell I've been smelling out of you, Agni.
You want one?
But it was your socks.
Alton is going to just.
I mean, it might tame a cat. Yeah.
Neri does help you with the identification of the items. In fact, but she does express interest to head back to the secure.
That was the
location.
next goal. Alden will just like take the food off of the higher shelves. So
Yeah.
that we can get to it. I'm just gonna lay the food
Yeah, I'll
across the floor and then
is that all I got to do?
kind of.
Or I could just go to Twitch on my computer.
It's safe and has food and water and stuff. I'm just gonna let it be.
Yep.
Just do it that way. Maybe I can just.
The shield pipes up during this time. Fighting.
Something I could do there.
Don't hop into it until Mark has his headset back on. This is important.
Okay.
Don't just walk away. Like he took off his
Well,
headset
in that case,
like literally the second before you said the shield.
I noticed
I
Mark
love
keeps
it
on
when the
leaving a
hidden
lot.
lord just intersects.
He really does. He's just like, yo, by the way, I'm still here.
Mm-hmm.
in this case, you find yourselves having essentially completed the Dragonite Dockhouse.
There is still the lower floor.
I mean, is that all I got to do, Bolo?
Want to go down to the lower floor?
Right, there is a basement.
Let's see.
Is it just going to be
There you go.
random corpses?
I'm kind of
There you go.
kinda scared.
Do you want to head downstairs to the lower floor?
There might be experience down there.
We also get experience for 4 vampire spawns and this deathlock.
Yeah.
But it's more experience.
It has.
See, but experience.
I mean, Kellen, you got a founder badge.
Says you.
Top 3.
You got a founder badge.
Let's not make this a 3-session thing.
Why not?
I want XP.
Be in this one place for 3 sessions.
We do it all the time. What are you talking about?
So,
We usually do like 2.
all I need to know is, do you head downstairs or not?
With that.
Oh.
Could have
putting
peek
on.
hurt. Come on.
You
Mark.
laugh. I am internally smiling at your.
There is. So we did the base floor
Oh,
and
we
the
know you.
upstairs. There is a stairway through the kitchen heading downstairs. Do you want to head down, or are we heading back? I'm gonna leave this up to you because you weren't here last week, so you have the least information, and I feel like it'll be funny.
Oh, Mark is back.
Yeah, all you know is.
I mean, Kellen, I could also add something else if you
I don't know.
you think you are able to show up to streams and things like that.
I feel like it's funny. Yes or no, downstairs.
I look at you all. I dab so hard. Someone
Guys. Even or odd?
Okay.
Even or odd?
Even.
I'm walking.
It's odd.
I'm
Oh
walking.
yeah.
He's going. Okay.
Look, you
'Kay.
followed me, man. I'll follow you.
I take it you head downstairs.
Well, Mark headed down.
Horror movie
Well-
basement. Let's go.
I guess we're going downstairs.
So Mark make a beeline for the kitchen.
You head
God damn it.
Okay.
It's one of the
You head down
ASMRs for a light
into
source.
the basement, and you see in front of you. You see in front of you. No. There we
You like
go.
to remain by
Basically,
A stack of wooden boxes going from floor to ceiling across the center of this room. The dirt floor here is covered in footprints and scrape marks.
What kind
Pretty
of footprints?
Cool.
What kind of footprints?
typically Saturdays stream.
No, make it an investigation.
Monday afternoons, all central time.
Nice.
And
The what?
Wednesday evenings currently. That's going to be like that for the next few months.
Shoes, sandals,
But eventually I'm going to have to change my schedule.
military footwear.
Yes, to all of the above.
Are they wearing Crocs?
Is
Oh.
it like a heavy footprint or like a light footprint as a woman or a man?
Fantasy Crocs.
The answer is
Both.
They're Crocs.
Okay.
Red Crocs. Ah, my
It's already barking from the floor for what kind of brand of shoes they're using.
I'll assist with that.
You are not a cobbler. You cannot know that.
they look patchwork, but as the footprints are solid.
What size? What are
Lots
we
of
talking-
human foot traffic. Maybe Crocs. That's what I'm
Foot
hearing.
size. That's what size.
Cool.
Do we use imperial or metric D&D?
Why is this what matters?
Oh my god.
So there is a
Twisted.
I want.
There is a very specific form of measurement that the citizens of Elturel decided to use in the formation of the
Good to know.
their boots and footwear. It's not the imperial and metric system that we use. Instead, it's based off the ancient Chinese measurements.
I want to see if I can see anything through the boxes.
I'm going
Okay,
to.
which way are the footprint going though? Are they like going towards the boxes out the door? Did they disappear?
Of the boxes.
Oh, can we like? I will shoot like a. Let me see.
I'm waiting my
Yeah.
turn.
I grab the quarterstaff and I start like
You need to turn Mark up. He just said something.
Oh,
He
sorry.
said he was waiting for his
Oh,
turn.
yeah. I was just waiting for if she wanted to finish what she was saying. I can go after.
Can I shoot it? Like, can I like scramble with the quarterstaff? Kind of like poking them.
Absolutely. Some of them aren't as stable as as you would think. It's just more something there to stop casual eyesight going through. And as you do this, you see from where you currently are, you move a little bit of wall segment, and you see on the other side a coffin.
Oh
There's a coffin,
fuck
guys. I see a
my
coffin.
god.
Albin's gonna step in. Do I detect magic in this room?
You do not.
Good. Good.
Do you want to open it, brother?
Zenithan is gonna take a rock or something and just whip it at the coffin.
It's a very dull thud as
Mm.
it stops the coffin.
Does it
Albin
have
will like
inches?
whip out. Albin will like.
No,
whip
definitely
out
not.
a quarter
Definitely
staff
not.
and use it as a
No.
prop open.
Never.
Sure.
I'm helping him.
you open it up.
I'm readying a bow or an arrow.
As you open this thing up, it is empty.
Oh.
This is
Does it-
probably where the deathlock was resting.
Can I knock the bottom of the coffin to see if it has hollow?
Oh yeah, is there a false bottom to the coffin?
It sounds solid.
I'm gonna climb over. I'm gonna climb over and seeing these guys mess with the coffin. I'm just gonna lift up the coffin.
Nice.
It is a solid floor underneath.
Is there any...
Well, there's your answer.
Let's head back to the shield hall.
Whatever was laying in this, we probably killed.
Around the coffin, is there any fabric around it or anything?
Oh my god. It's
No. Okay.
It's just a
let's
Just a wood
Tell
coffin.
me about the symbology inscribed.
let's go back to the
I need to know the construction of not only the shoes but the coffin as well. How many nails?
I need to know what type of wood made this coffin. How many boards?
Can I tell
Look, we're really gonna
specifically-
regret laughing at his lore drop when the final boss is a cobbler.
Can I tell specifically which funeral home in the city made this coffin?
Oh man, that's so what I should have done. I so should have turned it into a mimic.
Then it
Yeah, you
has-
could-
Right?
If you were really
We need to
upset-
know. We need to know these things.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, you do find yourselves currently outside of the building of the Dragon House.
Andrew?
Do you head back to the shield hall?
I got a question from chat.
Yeah.
Are those grade 5 or grade 6 nails?
Very important.
Yes.
We need to know.
I love the few and far between moments where your chat chimes in.
Oh, they've been yeah.
They're grade 5 nails, and you can start to tell the fact that it's also using at the corners. There is there's a word for it, it latches or it goes interlocks. It has interlocking parts. So it's
Like
very
dovetail.
structured.
It's like the dovetail.
See the
Yes, we
underneath
dovetail the
underneath
rock.
the lacquer, there is just the faint edges of what looks to be PVA glue.
What about
We
Good to know.
need to go- We need to get this civilian
Do
to
we
safety.
know the
Let's
This a
go back.
theater prop. What?
In any case, you do find your way back to the shield hall.
There you
not
go.
to worry about rolls
There you
at a
go.
specific point.
No, we can
Thank
just
you.
follow back the same path we took.
Yeah. You do make your way back to the shield hall. Neri does follow you, and eventually.
There you go. There is your answer
you,
on the construction of the coffin.
At the outside of the shield hall, as she is welcomed back into the fold.
Oh, I need to clip that.
We'll just,
I'm clipping that, by the way.
We've cleared out the doghouse. It was a vampire den. Not to worry, there's no signs of bite marks on Berry here. She was just kind of held captive, and we showed up in the nick of time.
It's
Make a note of that. Clip it. And, yeah.
And you watch as one or two of
Right.
the other guards.
It was, it's a high-end coffin. Spent no expense.
Potentially to sit down, talk about it, with various
Whatever the phrase is.
They
went all out for them.
dealt with
You know.
these sorts of things before. So.
Alden will just quickly give a passing wave to Rhea as he heads upstairs to the usual resting room and just kind of plops himself against the wall.
So I take it you guys do conduct a long rest up here.
let's
Yeah,
do a long
that's a good idea.
Let's do it. Good with
So,
long rests.
I'll quickly give everyone their experience points since it is a long rest.
Yep, you do that while I'm putting everything back on my sheet.
Enough to hit level 8.
We'll
Probably not. Maybe. Who knows?
definitely not for me because I was gone for a session. I couldn't help.
Mostly XP. Every now and then we'll do a milestone. To hit level, to hit 7, he gave us basically milestone. So he just gave us level 7.
We have.
That's how much we have.
So,
24,000.
but yeah, for the most part, we run XP.
24,450.
Yep, so we need under 10,000. We need 9,750 to level up. Or at least all of us except for Mark. Mark is a little lower.
Yeah.
Where's my calculator?
I'm just making sure I re-updated everything on my sheet that I have all of it. I keep on forgetting that I literally have a bandolier of 23 alchemist fires on me.
So, from today's session,
Yeah, I agree.
I can just chuck that at someone and it's
from
Each
One
time you
degree
throw
critical.
something, you hit your
Oh,
allies
yeah.
more than you do your enemies.
XP time, guys.
From today's session, everyone gets 1,400 experience points.
from today. What about last week?
I'm getting there.
You said 1,500 what?
1,400.
From this week.
That's everyone gets 1,400 experience points from today.
Mhm.
That puts us at 25,650.
And there are 4 of those, so that is another. Oops.
Correct. 20 alchemist fire.
9,000.
Not gonna level up.
That didn't work.
8,350?
Yeah.
Did
That's
we get
not
experience for those zombies in the school
Everyone
on the way and
except Mark
such?
gets an additional 1,200. Mark, you get an additional 600.
1,200.
I'll take it.
So we're 26,850, right?
That's fine. That's still a lot of XP. And Andrew has shown that, like, although it's few and far between, we are doing like milestone when it matters.
If you're
Yeah,
under level
I can
for
see it.
milestone, I will just milestone you up. If you're over leveled, I don't worry about it.
If we accidentally ourselves into death, you'll help.
Or rather, into near death. He'll give us XP
Okay.
so long as we're alive.
Yeah.
So, as you take stock in the shield wall, the skies around darken as the storm that you had once seen up in the high reaches of the shield wall has finally hit El Terrell.
Have I experienced one of these storms before?
You can feel and see various streaks of lightning strike at various points in the city. There is no rain. And upon observance, even the lightning, you're used to casual, light, white streaks of electrical energy as they strike down. That's what you're used to. Instead, these have a dullish, reddish tinge instead.
Have I experienced one of these storms?
But in any case, as you finish your long rest, where would you like to go?
Down.
Still have the your current proper story quest does take you to exit El Terrell to the plains.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying for Knucklebone. I do know we saw the Albert Butcher Shop, but that's the place that we've talked about a couple of times where it's like most of us would have to go like super undercover and stealth really isn't our shtick.
Okay, I've had a thought about that. Hear me out. We go up on this cliff here and just lob grenades down.
I don't
If
have that
they-
many grenades. Actually,
If they chase
because I can do
after us,
leisurely
we just
activities,
cheese it.
Can I have attempted before we like? Can I have attempted to craft a grenade during the long rest?
You can definitely try.
It was a tinker.
Dude, Kellen.
Right?
500
I
bits.
mean, we've got alchemist fire.
Thank you.
Hunter,
What's up?
we've got
Yeah.
a ton of these
I mean,
consumable.
grenades are legit. You know, as you know, our alchemist is dope with the grenades. So we'll see what he gets. I don't know if we're gonna go start lobbing grenades though.
So,
Yeah, that seems fun.
I appreciate the biddies though.
okay.
Appreciate the biddies. Thank you so much for the support, Callan.
The perimeter of El Terrell. Specifically, what exit or where would you like to exit down? would you like to jump on?
What direction we were of El Trail when it went into Avernus?
What do you mean?
Like when we watched El Trail get sucked down. Like what direction of the city were we?
Considering the fact that this is the river down, this is where the old river was, or kind of was, like that sort of a thing,
Right.
or even just straight across. I'm gonna say you're out this way.
No matter what it is, I did remember this a couple of sessions ago. Alden does have Featherfall, so either Alden can cast it or Agnes has a scroll, and we can just float to the ground. Like I can cast it before we hit the ground, and we just float down.
No, I did copy it. Remember?
Oh, you did copy it. So we both have Featherfall. One of us can cast it. I'd say I can cast it because I can get one of those 2 spell slots back on a short rest instead of a long, without having to like expend any abilities.
Yeah.
Do we want to continue this where we
I've got
started?
6 first level spell slots. I can cast Featherfall on us.
Yeah.
Like a good probably 30 seconds before we hit the ground. Give us like a nice little 30 seconds of float time to get down. So I will expend a spell slot.
Can we not pick a good?
I believe it's up to 6.
Should we not figure out a good landing spot first?
I don't know if you're gonna find a good landing spot.
I will suggest somewhere towards either the south or north gate of the city that we were not, because if I'm not mistaken, Andrew said that the river Styx literally runs like just right down this crag, and I don't want to land right next to the river Styx.
Well, I think the bigger problem is there are 2 giant armies fighting over the river Styx and both sides. I think we should avoid that more than choose the gate, you know?
If I were to cast, like, if we ran and jumped and like kept our momentum, when I cast Featherfall, would that momentum continue? Like, could we just float on an angle?
Does Featherfall turn a person into a sugar glider?
I'm gonna say if you have enough momentum behind you, yes.
Okay, yeah. So if I'm gonna suggest that we all
it
take
is
a
feasible.
running
Like,
jump.
if, say, for example, if like there isn't so much of a perpetual wind in this place, but there is still something that passes. So if you're even able to harness that through, I don't know, sheets or something similar, I allow it. The thing is, as being like, if you can think of something that sounds plausible for you to travel along with Featherfall, I will probably allow it.
My Eldritch Blast has Eldritch, has the Force of Warrior pushes you back 5 feet. If I were to just have everyone hold on to me and kept casting it, could I push us back 5 feet continuously?
No, because it's the target. So you would either have to damage everyone.
Can I cast Mage Hand?
We're pulling out all the stops here.
Can I cast Mage Hand multiple times to like hit each one of them?
We have multiple mage hands.
No,
Could
because then the
6
mage
of
hand
them
gets
just
pushed back
push
and
us
not
around?
then the mage hand gets pushed back and not us. I'm gonna see what other spells I have to see.
You
if we
can
affect
manipulate an object, and it is up to 10 pounds, so it would be a very gradual push whilst you're feather falling. So yes, I would actually do it.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So Featherfall and then just Mage Hands and Eldritch Blast and we just kind of push ourselves. Like I don't imagine it's gonna be an insane distance, because I'm casting Featherfall like right before we land, so we like a minute before we land, so we float down safely. But like as much distance as we can get away from the river Styx is what I'm suggesting, because we don't want to land right in the middle of a war zone.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find any fig leaves.
So our main goal.
Here.
I go back to the question of which exit, or where would you like to exit Elturel? Not so much which exit. You can literally jump
Do we want to?
anywhere along
Well,
the
for continuity's sake, you said this whole crag, like just under this, is where the river Styx is, right?
roughly.
Okay, so I'm gonna suggest
If
over
you look
here,
down,
so we
you can
already have some
see,
starting distance.
Like, if
Do we
you look
wanna-
down, you can see the river Styx below it.
Do we know which direction the fort is in? Do we want to just shoot off that direction?
The fort's to the west.
Yes.
So do we want to start basically where this whole thing started?
I mean, like it's kind of a double whammy because this is to the east. It's kind of a double whammy.
So if we go there.
We hop off here. Because we're already closer to the fort and farther from the river Styx.
Yeah. Say we do that.
Okay, where? I'm in.
Northwest gate.
The upper left
up here.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
You do actually have, as you start to make your plans, you do end up also having a small escort of Hell Riders that do take you to the outskirts of this area in order to see you off with thanks.
Is Rhea gonna try to come with us?
Rhea has already expressed her interest to help the resistance within El Terrell. She will not be following.
So we will be feather falling down to the surface.
I presumably ate another ration during this time. I'm sorry.
Well, you let me retroactively cast Goodberry
One
Many
second.
times.
Before the rest.
before the rest.
I will allow it, but you do, within the shield hall itself, there are enough rations to go around.
Okay, then I won't worry about that.
No, because
I'll remember that for next time.
heal too. Good, Goodberry's heal.
Well, like this would be before.
Well, yeah.
This, but, like, also
Well, we also don't need to eat for 24 hours.
Good berries might be nice on a short rest. Like we got along. There's enough rations to go around. We're good.
Yeah.
Northwest gate. Try to push it far away from.
We have Ranger, 2 artificers, a paladin, a wizard, and a bard. So we've got, there you can see the party comp. I've got a little scrolling party comp character sheets.
Mark and
Just
I'm
a
still
sec,
waiting on a
guys.
response
Mark
from
was
Roman.
trying to say something.
I was hoping to buy nets.
Nets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that yes, they do have a couple of nets. In fact, while you were down at the Dragonite Dockhouse,
Agree. Yeah, because one of our artificers and our bard have
missed half of that. How many nets? What?
How many nets can I get?
our bard and one of our artificers have multi-classed into warlock.
Let's say 2 nets.
Why you have that evil smile?
Akita, I did send a message to Roland asking to talk to Liara, and he has yet to get. Like he told me, like she's busy. He'll get back to me at like her earliest convenience. So I'm still waiting on that. If we want to send another one.
I mean, paladins are good.
What I was saying is that
I think our pally is gonna try and
It's the same plane of existence.
stay a pally.
It's the same percentage chance. Like, even
So we'll see.
we're still on Avernus.
I'm gonna say during the long rest, Liara did get in touch.
Ooh.
Or at least the connection was made possible. If you would like to quickly tell me what it is.
Hi there, sorry to bother you. I know you're a busy woman. The main thing I am asking for is, do you have access to Thaddeus Krieg's journal?
Unfortunately, a search of the residence, the search of the area where he was last seen. Yes, you can, Felix. The area he was last seen has not brought up any results for such an item.
If he was last seen in an area other than the Vandenper Manor, then that area is incorrect, because that is where we encountered him. If you have a warrant to search the manor and you find the journal in there, it would be greatly appreciated.
Of course.
does he say anything about Agnes?
This is Liara, not Roland.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they can be. I mean, late game anything can be just a issue. Like,
Okay, that was mainly what I was asking was for Thaddeus Krieg's journal.
we'll see if I multi-class in this one or not. I haven't decided.
The last thing that I wanted to do before we head down was, am I able to get the schematic? I think I asked before, but I'm not entirely sure. Am I able to get the schematics for the silvered bombs? Or is it just kind of a trial and error thing that we're gonna have to do with these silvered
It's going to be something more of a trial and error thing that you need to do.
I haven't decided.
I kind of say
You
that I
have-
attempted to put the
You
silvered
gather
Um,
head into the grenade.
they do express their apologies as those schematics specifically were actually destroyed along with one of the buildings that do hold a lot of those sorts of designs.
Yeah, no, Alden will kind of like hold up his hands like, yeah, you have no need to apologize. I have my grenades and I can see what putting these silvered arrowheads in does.
Yep.
And can I like recommend say like I tried to put a couple of silvered arrowheads into the grenade to see what would happen?
Agnes, yes, you can get your familiar back. And Xenophon,
yeah, I really haven't looked into like actual
you can
options.
tinker and work on your armor.
Really like,
Here,
you know, what would
all
fit
you can
with
figure out
my
is
class,
technically
my build.
anything that is
But
to the
you know, we'll
size
see.
you're gonna hold, try and put
The
it
option
on
is not
onto a magical armor, it will
um
take.
Oh, I'm just talking
door's
about,
still
like,
open
role-playing
on that.
flavor-wise.
Door's still up,
Role-playing flavor-wise, absolutely.
door's still
Perfect,
open
thank
there.
you.
Oh yeah, the
For
Forbidden Lord was gonna butt in with something earlier. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was
Did
going to say
he?
something and then we went on break.
He's just going to express his enjoyment at the chaos and battles that you guys have gone through.
I know kind of what
Yeah,
if
like we
like
do.
my guy if Agni were to die, I kind of have an option for a build. You know, I might see what your thoughts later. I might get with you. Maybe you can help me kind of a backup. See if you have any options. Help me kind of build one out. Since you're kind of running this campaign, you kind of know. You can kind of help give me some ideas. But yeah, and that's for a backup if Agni were to
Information on the warlords?
die.
Be on guard against many of the agents of the Archdevil. They do roam.
You have any
Not
information on the
all,
warlords?
but keep in mind that not all beings will do hold immediate ill intent.
Yeah.
There is always something that can be sought. Not everyone is.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I kind of have like a base, but trying to build like the class that I want to kind of play around with.
Understood. Currently, it seems our attentions align with Matt Maggie, so hopefully that is not a damaging pursuit.
How's Lulu doing, Andrew?
Lulu, who has been sort of helping keeping the morale and trying to repair some of the mental states of the various individuals you have recovered during your stint in Elturel, is actually a little bit anxious as the various you're finally able to progress down, trying to recover some of these lost memories that she has within. So she is just a little bit anxious and excited in a way to progress. She does seem a little bit more upbeat is probably the wrong word, but it's also an accurate word.
Xenophon is going to hold out his hand and he's going to flick his wrist and a rune is going to like glow for just the briefest second and the metal kind of retracts down his hand and he's going to scratch her with an open hand right under her chin.
Yep.
Hey, what was the thing that you were saying?
A very weird, not so much a purr, but there is definitely an enjoyment behind it as she leans into the touch.
Oh man!
Is this Lulu?
As her head, instead of underneath the chin, she rolled her head a little bit and she moves your hand onto the top of her head for rubbing.
Hey, what was the thing that you were gonna say about the shield? The one with Mark walk away?
It was an enjoyment of the chaos, essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I've got some ideas.
Reveling in the absolute chaos they were
Maybe.
sowing with the devils.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So,
I'll message you on Discord.
you find
So
yourselves
figure it out.
with your Hellrider escort.
Hopefully, I don't have to use it, but
Of Elturel. Rhea has also come along with she hugs each of you. Come back safe. If changed or not, come back safe. What you have done so far is above and beyond anything we would have ever have expected from each of you.
Agnes nods, kind of, a little bit arrogant-ish. Kind of nods, just like, obviously.
Be careful.
Would do.
Let's hope the next time we enter the city, it's in different circumstances.
With any luck,
Maybe a little less on fire.
you all carry the hopes of every one of us, here or not. And we're here now. The best we can do is.
Yeah, I could see all of those work.
Is definitely
So we'll see.
to rescue this city. Is one of the Hell Riders also approaches, and he holds with him a very small box, and contained within is another 3 healing potions, just normal healing potions.
Oh,
Says, this is what little we could spare from our dwindling stores. May they keep you healthy.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Who's getting the healing potions?
I have 2 already, so anyone else?
My new spell
I
as well
also
as
have
healing
2.
hands and bonus action healing, so I don't need any.
Can I get one? I don't have healing nor healing potions.
You only have healing hands.
Yeah, and it's only for like little stuff.
Honestly, everyone else is
3
cure
in
wounds.
total
Do we
you
want
can
to have
have. You can have up
Agnes?
to 3.
Do we want to have Agnes just hold them for now? Because all of us have cure wounds and other stuff.
Okay.
Agnes is the
Maybe.
only one that only
I
has
have no
like, the
exception.
one 7 HP healing.
Hey,
Yes.
Agni, do you want to get more silver arrows?
Ooh, this would be a good chance to restock.
If they'll let me, I will.
One of the scouts takes one of his quivers off. You get 20 silver arrows.
Okay.
I actually want to ask around, does anyone have any... They don't have to be silvered, but does anyone have any fractured arrowheads? Like anything that broke off the shaft?
They sort of look around and they shrug. Unfortunately, not.
It's I still have the sticks that I cut the heads off of, and I want to turn them into viable arrows.
Nah.
That's fine. Well, we could probably find from some separated heads after some combats with Agni.
So,
It'll come up eventually.
Yeah.
At this point, you all walk up to the edge of the ground here on Elturel. It is nearby a large obsidian pillar that is staked into the outskirts, just outside the city walls. Agnes, yes, you can have a small quiver of silvered crossbow bolts.
Yeah, silver. Cool.
Yep, 20 of no more.
Okay.
Is this different from the floating obsidian pillar, or is this the same one?
No, this is one that is currently this is not an obsidian fortress that you've seen off in the distance. These are the large pillars that help drag Elturel into Avernus. And you see a large chain that drags down onto the plains and to a large mechanism on the plain itself far below. The chain is taut, as are the other chains that you see a little bit further off to the left. And there is heavy tension currently there. This close, you can definitely feel a rumble as whatever mechanism is slowly being worked far below.
Agni is gonna go up to the edge.
Yep.
He's gonna
to the edge.
He's gonna reach down and find just kind of like a rock or something.
Rock.
What's that? I'm just gonna kind of look off into the distance. I like not like into the like, you know, over. I'm looking down like at the, you know, the ground of Avernus where we're going to be heading here in the very near future. And he's going to take a couple minutes, and after just kind of sitting there, he's just going to chuck the rock and just give a large Goliath guttural just yell.
I'll have Thistle like kind of cuddle up to one cheek of Agni and put his hand on the other shoulder.
And I'm just sitting. I'm just standing there. I'm just standing there.
If you want to land safely, we should all jump together.
Holding hands?
Not necessarily holding hands, just like at the
Well,
same
we probably
time.
should hold hands. Come on, don't be shy.
Come on, let's all hold hands. Come on.
Oh, Nuzaluk, you little softy. I have to have my hands free to cast the spell, so you all can hold hands, and I'll just jump at the same time.
So
Well, you and I can hold the ends.
Agni holds on to
Some Doctor Strange shit.
Thistle.
as you all latch
Thistle can
onto
fly, he'll be
hands
fine.
or various other connections that you may have, you all step up, and then you all jump.
So are we like doing a running jump, or are we just kind of like just
I think the agreement was
stepping
we're
off?
running, and
Okay.
then there's like a constant like back and forth of Mage Hand, Eldritch Blast, Mage Hand, Eldritch Blast to like give us as much distance as we can by like residual force.
Yep, sure.
Agni is just like holding on to like.
When you jump, whoever is going to attempt to, for starters, I understand that Featherfall is not supposed to last that long. I'm gonna say instead it
Last
does.
minute, I'm casting it before we hit the ground. I'm not
Let's
casting
say
it
you're supposed to cast it before you hit the ground. But
Yeah.
I'm casting it like 30 seconds to 45 seconds before we hit the ground. I'm not casting it like as soon as we jump.
I was gonna say even if you, okay, sure. So you jump, latched onto hands. You can feel the air constantly buffeting against your faces as you fall, and it's quick. You can see the horizon around you as it sort of has a nice little curvature from the actual plane itself. I'm sorry, I've done skydiving before.
Yeah,
It
this is exactly what we're doing. I've never done it. I don't know if I do. Like I kind of do, but I kind of don't. When I go skydiving, we'll see.
and
We'll see.
You watch as you're all facing down. This ground gets closer, closer, and closer.
Ellen
The
goes up the Featherfall right before we hit the ground.
I start like slapping on their asses with Mage Hand.
roll me a survival check, Akira, just to see how well you can manipulate the altered force through
Yeah, me or Pakita?
Kakita. Whoever is, I'm gonna say specifically Kakita.
I'm blasting Pakita's.
It does, and I have like a insane fear of heights, so I don't know, but it seems like it would be fun.
Roll me a
I'm
survival check to see how well you can
like torn.
manipulate.
I am torn on that.
Oh. Can I
Okay.
like multiple times?
No, this is a global check. Sorry. So, you get to the ground. You start to. You can all feel something hitting the backside, a soft force. Unfortunately, the buffeting winds, even halted as it is, doesn't seem to do all that much. And funnily, even one of the directions that it does seem to be hit doesn't seem to be going more away as more as it's assisting you going down.
I mean, that's usually how you do it, is you'll tandem with someone. You're not just gonna be thrown out of a plane, not knowing what to do.
Onto the plains of Avernus.
I don't know if I'd ever go on my own.
You have just on this specific instance, just to see where everyone lands together. Can I have a group survival check?
I'm okay at these.
Able to have Thistle give me advantage on the survival check, or do you want Thistle's own? Or do you want just me?
I'm holding on to Thistle.
You need individual PCs each to roll a survival check.
Can I use my inspiration from last week?
You can definitely use your inspiration. If you have it, use it.
Fuck.
Don't worry, I'm holding on to Thistle.
Advantage? Or a D6?
It's advantage.
It's advantage.
Oh,
And after a long wait, we are on the plains of Avernus.
Okay.
We're kind of doing
So-
like the circle, like after I cast a spell, we're kind of doing like the circle hands fall.
As you fall, so the way you have fallen, you do make your way a bit. You haven't gotten closer to the.
I'd say I haven't rolled yet.
So I gotta grab some dogs.
I don't think it matters, but I was double checking something. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I was double checking the stupid sword ability. Yep.
oh, nice. You
Okay.
So
Sweet.
it's only
So, yeah.
Ogma and Agnes that get irreparably lost.
It's not so much that they're lost. You're all still joined together, whether or not that's through hands or other devices that you're using to hold onto each other. Instead, the higher survival checks have assisted you in guiding you away from the battlefield near the banks of the banks of the river. As you touch onto the ground, as you look around, you have already been. Let me just grab an X from the other page.
I know you're gonna give us an X, but I do. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm sorry. I don't want to bet again.
You have ended up around about here. Thereabouts. Now, the biggest thing I'm going to say here is this map is not to scale. As Agni
This is 40 feet.
as Agni
No,
attests,
it's not to scale.
as Agni attests to, any individual travel is always different. It may take you, if you're traveling between 2 points, it may take you 2 days in one hand, and the next time you travel, it may take you 7. Even if you're traveling exactly the same route, the plains of Avernus are constantly changing.
Even the land interferes with us.
Yes.
I wonder how much time between this land and the world where Roland is. How many, time difference?
Time moves twice as fast.
That's awesome.
You have the same.
Or no,
down there?
rather, it moves twice as fast on the material plane. It moves half as fast out here.
Yeah, but then now, as Andrew said, the time moves weird in this side, down here.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
like
cast my
one day
mind
on the
sees
material is
spell.
2 days
It's
out.
the land itself changes constantly. So, as you all take stock, Agni, your familiarity with this place, you know roughly that in one direction, specifically to the west, you know that's where Mad Maggie has her key.
Alvin will also point the direction of Fort Nahum.
Nuzalug, do you cast Find Steed?
I do. Takes 10 minutes, so whatever.
Okay, so as you all take stock, Nuzalug, as you cast Find Steed, instead of a usual normal-looking steed that you expect, a steed instead appears wreathed in black and fire.
This is a celestial steed, let you know. But
You gather that. Roll me a Arcana check.
okay. Or devil, I guess it's your choice.
You have no idea.
Okay, I did read the one line out. Yep. Thank you.
Just because it's fallen doesn't mean it's not a celestial steed. Mountain will kind of like give it
Agnes.
like a pat.
Agnes,
Nightmares
did
were
you-
Pegasi once.
Agnes, did you summon your familiar down here, or did you summon it up in Elturel?
I summon it down there. Well, as soon as I land, I summon it.
Okay. As you summon
Be
it,
right back, guys. I have to use the
you
restroom again.
have your familiar owl. A small imp appears instead.
Ooh. Does it like?
Well, this is interesting.
And when it appears, it sort of looks and goes, "Ah, fucking great. What do you want?"
Agnes just look at her like.
It sort of gives a very mocking bow and says, "Monster."
I look over to you and say, "You want me to kill this thing for you?"
Agnes just go like, "No, this is the loveliest thing I ever seen in my life." It has
And-
smiles.
Does Thistle distort at all during the fall, or is he still in his usual mechanical form?
He's still in his usual mechanical form.
What if
So
I
after
sent him?
it-
What if I send him into his stone and summon him back out?
Let's not find out.
Well, he's mechanical, so.
Yeah,
is
so
it
is he-
Well, I
now
wasn't
I
sure because the wording is the same of like I determine the appearance as it's as the same as with Feinstein and Fine Familiar, so I wasn't entirely sure if it was gonna be like, yes, he's made of
Well,
molten metal
let's
this
put it
time.
this way. Let's put it this way. You would have. When did you summon Thistle? When did you recreate Thistle during your rest?
I recreated Thistle in the dockhouse. Like
Yes.
after we finished fighting, I recreated Thistle.
So yeah, no. Thistle is the same. He is normal.
I have a
I was say
question.
he's just a mechanical device, so he's not really magical in nature, is he?
He is.
But you don't
He's
change
he's a
his
magically
category.
animated
He's still
construct.
just a construct. You can't
Yeah.
make him a celestial
Just a sec,
construct.
guys. Just a sec, guys. Mark.
Yeah. So is my mic working?
It does. It just cuts out depending on how close you are.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe I should bring it closer so you guys can see my ugly face. Can
Just
you
get the
describe to
angle
me exactly what's in front of us?
What's in front of you? As you look around,
Please.
you find yourself on somewhat steady ground. It is.
You're cutting out, Andrew.
Sorry,
He's fine on my end.
he's fine. As you look around, as you look around, you're sitting on solid ground essentially. But as you look around, it's a very dry place where you currently are. The ground is rocky. It's undulating, dry. Think of if anyone has seen Dune. Think of the hills in Dune. That is probably
Which Dune? There's three of them.
any of them. Any of them. They all hold familiarity.
Exactly.
Rocky Desert's
That is
pretty
the sort
basic.
That is the sort of
Yeah.
ground that you currently find yourself on. Not the sand, the actual hills area. Where it's solid.
When we land, can I notice somebody in our surroundings? Somebody looking at us, watching us, or somebody or something? Oh. Interesting. Did you hear me, Andrew?
Yeah.
Oh. You
Roll
want me
me
to
a
roll? Perception, yeah.
Perception.
I tried to attempt to pet the horse. I'm like,
It leans into your hand. It's acting as if
Wow.
you a fine steed. It is familiar with you. It just seems to be this fiery nightmare of a horse.
Alden will look at you and just kind of
As
reiterate
you
what
look
Aqua said.
around, you are alone. There is nothing around currently, except for what you seem to have summoned.
I tell that to the group, like, well, it seems that we are alone in here, guys. Don't you agree, my little devil?
It sort of looks around and goes,
Right.
Yes, master. No, mistress.
"Yes, master."
You just
love it.
immediately leaned into that, huh?
I go up to you and I say, "Are you sure you don't want me to kill this thing? I don't trust it."
You what? You know what,
Alvin
new?
points to your horse.
Yes, Agnes does the same thing. It's like, do you want me to kill that thing over there?
Hey, that is just a beautiful Pegasus with a lot of trauma, okay?
Oh, I cannot imagine when Ogma summons his bag of tricks.
Oh
That
boy.
would be the same, wouldn't it? Unless it
Alvin will
like
just kind of step up towards where Agni is, like Agni, like looking off in the direction, say, like kind of just point off towards the fort and feel like that's where we're going, right? You're familiar with the place.
It's not so much that he can see the fort, but he knows the direction it lies in.
Agni
I'm not
nods.
pointing, like specifically at the fort. I'm pointing like off in the direction that I know the fort is. Which I imagine Agni also knows where the fort is.
Yes.
So are
I
we
just quietly
talking
nod.
the burning lake of blood or the hole of tendrily shadows?
This like these tiny two pyramids right here is specifically where Fort Knucklebone is. So we don't actually necessarily need to cross either. We go between them.
But we're heading mind flayer-ward.
oh,
Good
this
to
is where we
know.
are. Okay.
We're
Specifically,
heading
the-
towards what looks like corrupted elder brain.
Okay, here's the thing. I wouldn't really trust this map all that well. It's just kind of just a vague representation of.
Correct.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm gonna say that.
More trust the guy who's been here.
When she provided it to you, even she was saying that this is merely a vague representation of Avernus. It may not have every location on it, but it can help provide you some direction if required or when required. And she also tacked on a note saying that the author of this map went mad trying to create it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks about that way.
I doubt it because I don't recall. Does anyone have any Calliper skills?
Actually, I have a lot of tool proficiencies. Let me check, because
So,
I do have right tool for the job.
If you guys want to start proceeding to your current route,
Yes.
I don't have proficiency in it.
We
Default,
can move
but
I
let
need
me.
whoever is guiding, whoever is taking, whoever is guiding through. I need
Hellboy, you wanna Hellboy us?
roll me 2d4.
No survival? Probably not yet.
Okay, so I'm not proficient in tools. However, I can create the tool we need, which gives me like kind of like an extra bonus. So I can
you
create
just roll
calligrapher's
me a
tools whenever.
straight d20, please, as you proceed off
I reluctantly get on my horse. I summon like, well, I use the thing, I guess. It's like,
Alan will
Okay.
give your horse like a nice like pat on like the side of the face, like that you do on like the horse's chin, like
You start proceeding.
warm up to the nightmare as a joke to you.
You start proceeding through the plains of Avernus. The day does proceed uneventfully, although hard, as the terrain does not get any better, and you start climbing various rocky outcroppings, and and there are often steep descents that you have to try and navigate around. It is very undulating here. It is very hard travel. So, roll me another d20 as you start your second day.
As we're like as we start heading off, I was eating, so I didn't get this out in time. But Agni's gonna take like his cloak.
Yes. So,
Cool, I get my
to
warlock
give you
spell
all
slot
a
back.
heads up, whenever you declare a new location to go toward, I will always ask for a roll of 2d4. That is the base travel time it will take you to get to your destination. The
you didn't have to
d20
tell us that, but okay.
No, I'm just being open with this. The additional d20 is what events may occur that may occasionally change or add or subtract from the travel time.
So this Nat 1 is giant scary monster is what you're telling us? Or rocks fall, everyone dies?
In this particular instance, it is. It actually evens out. You find yourselves, instead of undulating terrain, it eventually dies away, and you find yourself with
Also, I have to double check. Also, I have to double check with the DM rulings here. But if I read the fight C right, the horse never goes away until it either drops a U0 or dismissed it.
It should say it on it. 10 minutes. When the steed drops to 0 hit points, you can also dismiss at any stage. Whilst within 1 mile of you, you can telecommunicate. Kind of more than one. So yeah, I can't see when it actually goes away. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not the Phantom Steeds. Until it dies, you've got it.
Yep,
Yeah.
duration is just instantaneous, so you summon it and it's whenever.
It
Yeah.
takes 10
Well,
minutes to cast.
10-minute instantaneous,
But
Like,
according to
you casted it as soon as we landed as Agnes was summoning her familiar, so.
what
Yeah.
I can see is that this doesn't it doesn't actually have a time limit on it.
Unless it dies or you send it away.
So yeah, Felix, you find yourself at home on top of a nightmare steed.
I kind of want to see over time how Nuzalug feels about nightmares, because like right now he's shaky about it, but I want to see if he warms up to it at all.
so I get the stat blocks for this thing, I guess.
Can I have another D20, please? As
Oh, it
you
is
begin
reached
your
travel.
3rd day of travel in this direction.
Third day. Okay, I presume we took some long rest during this time.
Yes.
It's multiple-
And I'm gonna like
This is
basically
basically-
at our like when we get ready to rest, I'm gonna cast Good Berry.
Yep.
Feed everybody.
Easy.
Thank you, because I do not have the create food and drink spell yet.
Yep.
Neither do I. So hope you guys brought enough water.
Well, Goodberry provides food and water. It just
Just
provides
food.
all nutrition for a
Provides
day.
sustenance is
Yeah,
what it does.
Sustenance like food, like all nutrition you need for a day, Goodberry provides.
We're sure it's just
Basically
food, not just
turning off
water.
the ration.
Okay.
It just says.
I'll read it.
Like the word choice on the spell is sustenance, and therefore covers both food and water.
Provides enough nourishment to sustain one creature for a day.
As you proceed on your 3rd day,
It's just
of travel,
magical food and water in a small berry.
the
Yeah,
The
nourishment.
terrain stays relatively even. However, about halfway through the day, you start to see a large wall of something in the distance. Roll me a perception check.
Who? Anyone?
Anyone can do this. As you
I'll
see
do
this
it
large
with.
wall in a distance.
I'll do it with the help
It's-
action because Thistle is also proficient with perception, so we'll
Sure.
both be looking.
Sure.
What?
It's a
Nat
very
20.
easy roll specifically, Alden. Although you haven't seen them before, you recognize a sandstorm in the distance. So,
Does it look like where the fort would be, like logically, or is it like just like a sandstorm between us and point B?
it's between you and point B,
Okay.
and it does seem to be heading in your direction. You gather you might need to find somewhere to weather the storm.
Can I see anywhere around us that we could weather the storm in on that nat 20?
I'm gonna say yes. There are, although the terrain itself is relatively easy going, there are a couple of outcroppings. You see some shallow caves that might provide decent enough shelter.
Alden will run to the nearest shallow cave, just kind of grab people's arms and start like gesturing us towards it, points like people know to start running.
Yeah.
Agony's doing the same.
As
Saying,
this
like,
storm-
not
Are you
like
sure?
yelling, not like yelling, but loud enough for the group to hear. Sandstorm.
Yeah.
I say,
Storm.
are you sure those holes are safer than the sandstorm?
I feel
Yes.
like the sandstorm will whisk us away. We don't know how strong inclement weather is on a different plane of existence. I'd rather try our luck fighting a few devils and demons that we've taken care of before than weather we've never encountered.
Sure, but when this is a demon bear cave, it eats you first. Got it?
I'll take the front lines.
So,
I'm fine with that. I led us to the cave.
Well,
I will
I'll
take the
keep
front
you to your word of that. It's like
This
you say, go to the front lines. Go to the front lines.
This
Alden just
sandstorm
kind of takes his
is very
Mesa Disruption, takes his shield, and just kind of taps them together.
Yeah, the sandstorm is gaining very quick ground in your direction.
Xenophon will walk in the cave first.
Yeah, no, we're booking for the cave.
Yep.
So,
Agni's staying behind to make sure everyone gets in.
it's not massive, but it has just enough room to fit everyone relative in. I wouldn't like not fully comfort, but it's not discomfort. There's enough room for everyone.
Is the horse can fit in here?
So this will actually
We can
allow,
sort of curl up
um,
at the
as-
entrance, block the way for us.
as the storm goes by, this storm lasts for quite a while. In fact, this lasts for 2 days.
2 days.
Agni just sits in the corner, just like wrapped himself in his like cloak.
Is this
No one brought anything a cart, did they?
On the 3rd day, when it finally dissipates, and you look outside, can I have another d20 roll, please, as you proceed on?
Is this normal down here? I think.
Someone else want to, or should I?
You're
Go ahead,
the
you
one
can
who
go ahead.
has been here, so I'm gonna let you lead the group. I know where
Oh.
it is, but like.
Okay. You find an easy path as some of the ground starts to be in somewhat familiar territory. And turning around a hill roughly around halfway through the day, you see a familiar looking keep buried into the shape of buried into the hill in the shape of what looks to be a clawed hand. A sturdy palisade wall in a large circle around the outside.
You don't want anyone.
You can see from your direction, from the distance, a fortified. Oh, there we go. Here's a proper description. A fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocked landscape. The center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembled a hand clawing out of the ground, and gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall of rock, bones, and metal debris surrounds this hand-shaped hill. Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse atop which stands a dozen small figures on watch. You have just arrived at Fort Knuckleberg. And on this note, that's where we're going to be for today's session.
Oh no!
All right.
I won't be here. I won't be here next week. I might be here for like maybe the last hour, but don't count on it.
That's fine. So, welcome to Avernus.
We've already been in Avernus, man.
Avernus proper, not Elturel Avernus.
Yeah, we did ascend to Avernus now.
We have officially descended into the actual plane.
How long? They made a magic card about this now. I can show to you guys.
There are a lot of dangers down here. This is also the area where the world literally opens up, as you can see by the map. I'm going to do my best to help provide different options that help direct you in a way, but it should still be an open world-ish experience.
Oh.
Should be fun.
I'm actually going to share this with you, Andrew, because you actually haven't seen how complex my notes have been in a hot minute. This is how they look currently, now that we fought that dude and we're on Avernus.
Oh wow.
This is how many different notes I have. Backstories for all the characters, enemies, and inside each individual thing.
Nice.
I've got...
All right, guys. Yeah, that was finish up some stuff. But yeah, we're doing some cool stuff. We're actually getting into the main story main part of the story. We kind of finished up some stuff because we probably weren't going to be coming back there. Yeah. But yeah, we're finishing up for the night. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. This has been fun. We got a lot of stuff we're doing. Cool stuff coming up. Again, I'm gonna figure it out. I might do a maybe like an Amazon gift card or something like that for Monday stream, because we hit our 1 year as an affiliate recently, and I didn't realize that. But yeah, had to have been within the last week or two. But yeah, we're gonna do something cool. So I appreciate everyone for hanging out, all the support, all the cool stuff. But yeah, we're gonna do it. It's viewers like you guys that make this possible. Why I do this. So yeah, we'll catch y'all. Burn break just came in right at the end. What's up? Thanks for stopping in. Unfortunately, like I said, it was right at the end. This will be up on YouTube here. I need to catch up on some. Don't know where we are. But yeah, if you want to catch up, see some stuff that you've missed. I always throw this stuff on YouTube. Like I said, I need to catch up on a few of them. I'm a few episodes behind. So feel free to check out that, like the video, share the video. Yeah. I gotta do it. Luckily I still have some food here that'll help. But yeah, so we're gonna do this. Let me change some. We're gonna hit that. Let's see what we get here. Right at the end. I'm not excited for this one. Let's see if we can find it. I'm thinking it's this one. Maybe? I think it's this one. Yeah. So it's either birthday cake or dirty dishwater. So, ugh. Here we go. All right. Not bad. Not horrible. I'm not 100% sure which one that was. But there we go. That might have been dishwater. That might have been dishwater. But thank you guys so much. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. We'll be back Monday again. Check out socials, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord. I know I said that, but I will announce what I'm gonna do for our 1 year, and we'll catch y'all then. I appreciate everyone. Then thank you again so much. Much love. See you guys.